Okay, well, hello. We're gonna go live regardless. Oh, I gotta rearrange all the stuff because, yeah, okay. Hold on. Okay.
Everything.
It's because last time we didn't have all the cameras working, so that's fine.
Oh, you changed it. Yeah.
That's fine. It's fine. I just gotta drag people around. So Helios goes up here. Whoop. We have I go down here. Whoop. So, what's up, everyone? How y'all doing? How did Pego go, Helios? Did you get the sub 3?
I got 3.58 again.
Okay. Yeah. Welcome, everyone. We're here for D&D, as I call it, dicks and diddling, if you know what I mean.
Hey,
That's a tier 3 content.
Yeah. But yeah, welcome one and all. I'm still trying to fix my own camera. It's doing this weird thing that OBS does.
Only had 2 weeks to figure this shit out.
Yeah, well, but it doesn't. I can't like just test it if I don't have like all of us in here with the cams, you know. So, but yeah, hello. It's been a couple weeks. What happened last time when we played?
Excellent question.
I got my
that.
throat slit by a frog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We killed the frog, and then we're like, let's go into the cave, even though we thought it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
And then we got ambushed.
Again. But
Again.
Oh, no, we did not. The Big Riley did, and we have the option of leaving him behind.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You guys found the threat, and then we're sneaking underneath the threat, which was these things that were like giant bats hanging on the ceiling, is how I described them. And then like Talvo was very thorough and sneaky and like very, very clever about the whole situation. And then Big Riley's just like, huh? and
What that?
Yeah. and triggered the ambush anyways. So that was fun.
I'm so glad now. Yeah. So I'm gonna burn a lesser restoration so I can talk again.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you don't have to. It's fine.
Oh, all right.
Hey guys, watch out!
I mostly just did that just so it would match the real life situation, anyways, of you having not having the ability to speak.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna real quick go in here and I'm gonna real quick put us on a very basic battle map because it's it's gonna be actually combat time right at the start here. If I can figure out
The fucking James Bond, like the circle moves over your head.
Yeah. Why?
Oh, it's offset by slight.
What the heck, dude? What the freaking heck? Okay.
Mother trucker, dude.
That or like a butt cheek.
It's like a tortilla on a, what's that? It's like a butt cheek on a stick.
What?
It's mother trucker, dude.
Are you moving that with your face or is it tracking your face?
That would be really funny. You could probably do that fairly easily.
Yeah. No way. Oh,
So
I do want to do eye tracker stuff. I think it'd be fun.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put you guys on a battle map that you've never seen before.
Whoa. You drew all that?
And
Whoa!
I'm just gonna draw in because this here's the thing. I didn't get a battle map specifically for this ambush because it's just a stretch of caves. There's not really anything like special. It's just an empty stretch of caves where there happen to be some creatures that are going to ambush you guys. Do you guys know what these are, by the way? Oh yeah, thank you. That's actually really, thank you whoever drew those in. That's actually exactly what I was about to do. So, yeah, you're just in here. We'll put you guys. Oh, wait, hold on. We'll put you guys down. Why is it? There we go. Like down here. Yeah, we're gonna just actually hop right into it with some combat here. So feel free to roll into initiative because yeah, it is just going to be an ambush. Your allies aren't going to help you because they're all too scared by these things, you know. And I'm too lazy to add them. No, okay, we can say that you can use them on initiative count 20 with that same list that we used in other stuff. That's fair. So you can get some use out of them.
Can I roll perception to see if this wall is weak looking?
Yeah, you can roll me. Actually, roll me an insight. Roll me an insight. It's very.
Ooh, I get advantage on insight.
Yeah.
How about that, baby?
Yeah, you're actually very insightful, and you realize that you're just hallucinating because of how long you've been down here.
Right.
Anyways, so let me go ahead and just slap down. Well, first let me change the music. And you guys see these two things start dropping down from the ceiling, and you realize that they kind of have a. I think I described last time how they kind of like, although they act like bats to some extent, they look more like manta rays, and this is a good example of what they actually look like. And their faces are like terrifying. You see these like weird-looking mouths filled with all these sharp teeth as these things swoop down upon you guys. If you guys want to roll me like a nature or history or arcana check, any of those would work to be able to try to figure out, see if you know what these things are.
Go.
Damn.
That's the only nat 20 I'm getting this session.
Talvo gets a 20.
Yeah.
Higher.
I have a 10 intelligence, so I'm fucking done. I have a 0 bonus to all three of those.
Yeah, so actually Adau and Talvo both know what these things are. You've heard of them. They're called cloakers, and they are normally, in normal D&D terms, they're inhabitants of the Underdark. In my world, they're just dwellers of deep, deep cave systems, and they are actually somewhat intelligent. So they are fairly intelligent when it comes to like being able to ambush in tandem. In this case, two of them in tandem with each other. And they're very intelligent when it comes to ambush tactics and stuff. So here we'll have red one and blue one. Okay. So, alright, there we go. Okay, well, the thing is, since you are going to be able to use your ally actions, that happens on initiative count 20. So actually, you guys can use one of your allies to do something. These things are swooping down actively as we speak, so it has to be something that would be able to target them.
Okay. I think that we should use Mohi to cast haste on Talvo.
Agreed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure Talvo appreciates that too.
Good to never have to say it myself.
Alright, so Mohi is like Talvo's. I think Talvo's actually still up on the ceiling, or did you crawl back down? Either way, it doesn't matter.
Was I on the ceiling?
That's how you like.
Yeah,
you went forward
the
and
cave, and I saw the
scouted.
shit was on the ceiling. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, I think yeah. So
maybe no.
Okay, yeah. Either way, Mohi like looks at, Talvo probably calls out when this ambush starts, and Talvo probably calls out like hit me up, and Mohi's like got it, and he just like casts, and you feel yourself speeding up, Talvo. Before you get to go, however, the first one here is going to swoop down at you guys. And it's going to go for the closest target, which is Helios, just because I put you guys in this order arbitrarily.
Yeah, alright, that's absolutely arbitrary. I would never get targeted by a DM.
Yeah. And I actually had to figure out... They have an ability. They have an ability that's just called Moan.
No, it's just like me for real.
Oh god. Okay. Okay, but it's not gonna moan here. It is going to swoop down, and it's gonna try to bite you, Helios. So it's gonna make an attack.
Please don't moan and bite at the same time.
No. I didn't see what he got. A 19.
No.
Is that a hit?
The squishy got hit. I mean, I could use shield though.
Do you want to use shield? It's up to you.
Nope, I have no fucking spell slots because no one wanted to sleep, so I'm not
Well,
gonna shield.
remember, you can use higher level spell slots. It's just if you think it's worth it. Like you
It's
can.
not worth
Okay, so you
I
let
need
it
to
bite.
save them for everything else coming up.
Right, so it bites you. To be fair, these things are like, they're pretty big, but like you fought bigger. This is not gonna hurt as much as the purple worm just by eyeballing this thing, right?
It's a high bar.
You're sure that you can survive a hit from this, and you do because it only does 13 damage. However, as it bites you, it's like manta ray looking wings flap around you and envelop you, and it just starts hanging. It literally cloaks around you. It's called a cloaker, this creature. It cloaks around you and will basically start just suffocating you.
Finally, a hug.
Actually, wait, hold on. No, sorry. Okay, no, that part doesn't apply. Not yet, at least.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll just forget that I heard.
Yeah, no, sorry. It doesn't suffocate you yet, but it's trying to, basically. It grabs on you, latches on, and is to the rest of you. This thing actually, these things do actually have some kind of like camouflage ability to a minor extent, where like it kind of starts blending into Helios. So you're not sure what part. If you're gonna try to hit at him or at it, you might accidentally hit him. So that's a risk that you might have to take. But it is attached to Helios. And then, as it's attached to you, Helios, its tail comes and just slashes at, like, your legs as well. Okay.
Oh boy.
It doesn't have advantage or anything, but it does hit. And that would be a hit even with shield, so it doesn't
Like
matter.
it fucking matters.
Yeah. So you're taking another
Just
8
do that,
slashing,
just
not
do
a
that.
ton. But again, it's not a ton of damage. It's just, although it is, it's a good bit. But the main thing is that it's attached to you now. Talvo, it is your turn. The one is around, literally around Helios, and the other one is up in the air.
How up in the air? Can I still walk up and melee it?
Yeah, I say you can walk up on the wall. You like basically run up sideways on the wall, which you can easily
Okay.
do. So
Good.
yeah, you have a ton of movement speed. So.
I do not want to attack that because if I hit, I could probably one-shot Helios.
Yeah.
We'll go web sling over here and take 2 attacks at this guy.
Yeah, I go. Yep, absolutely. And you're 1v1, so you get your. I will say, even though those aren't great rolls, these things have no armor. They have somewhat tough hide. Those are both hits, though.
Sick.
Yeah, they're not too hard to hit, actually. They're big targets. That's the other thing, right? So you'll get sneak attack on one of these. Like, they both qualify for sneak attack, but you can only use sneak attack once per turn. And haste doesn't change that. So, yeah. Still, though, really good sneak attack roll on that one. Pretty good fucking damage, actually. How much is, let's see...
45. It wouldn't have killed Helios, but it would have been damn close.
Yeah, and that is actually already enough to visibly wound this thing. So these things are like, they're pretty tanky. Being able to tank a 45 damage hit makes them already pretty tanky, but they're not that tanky. So.
Actually, it's 44.
Oh, sorry. 40. Yeah, whatever.
And then I'll disengage and walk over here.
But I don't have glasses.
Yeah, are you on the
But if I
ceiling
did-
still or on the ground now?
I went back on the ground.
Okay, yeah. Basically one under it, and you disengage. Well, actually, you don't even need to disengage because you have your thing where if you attack.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have plenty of movement though
Fancy
with your haste and everything, and yeah.
And
Okay.
then, I guess hide my bonus instead of not using
Yeah.
disengage.
Exactly. Yeah.
I also hit with my turn.
Where did Helios go?
Well, if we wanted to be technical, I should have hidden to start with. I'm about the one who startled the fucking thing.
That's true.
Nah. Yeah. That's okay though.
Riley.
But yeah, okay. Well, yeah, okay. So actually, I do a sleight of hand now just to see, and then
Okay.
I'll see if either of them. They don't have great perception actually. Surprisingly great. Yeah, you will have advantage on the next attack.
Before I zoomed in, those tokens looked like beholders. Like their heads looked like the eyeball.
Oh yeah, no, they're just like these
That was a
manta
little-
ray looking things that also have these like weird arms. They're weird, right? Yeah. Adau, it is your turn now.
Be kind of funny if we were fighting 2 beholders. I think we would lose. I think maybe I don't want to. I was thinking maybe I would use Sacred Flame on the cloaker that's attached to Helios, but that literally just envelops you in flame. So maybe I don't want to do that, considering it's on Helios.
Bacon.
Well, I think
yeah,
there's
right.
Something to it.
I want to do something to it, but I don't know what I could do. Can I try to pry it off? Can I try to grapple it?
Hold on. Yeah, it is a strength check. It actually has specifies the DC and everything. So it would you just try to like pry it off with a strength check basically, but it takes your action. So
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
right, yeah, it would just be a normal strength
Your
check.
strength?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and that is actually it's close, but not enough to pry this thing off of Helios.
Damn.
It's latched on pretty hard, so.
Okay.
Reach in my bag and grab the rope.
The rope?
Yeah, you would have had to
oh,
move.
actually, yeah. Yeah, no, that would also have been an action anyway. Unfortunately, guidance is an action as well. Oh wait, is it enchantment? No, it is divination, and I'm gonna do nothing.
Okay.
No,
So Adau comes over, and Adau is one of the stronger members of the party, so yeah, it makes it. Well, you actually have a belt on, right? Or I can't remember.
Yeah, I have a belted hill giant.
Yeah, so it comes over and just unfortunately doesn't get a good grip on this thing. Bree, it is your turn. Well, what's Bree gonna
That's
do,
a smile.
Britsha?
It's a dangerous smile.
Erupting Earth time, baby.
All right, so it's gonna be erupting earth or bears, which is
The one flying.
So can bats see through the thing, their cloak?
The what?
Could bats like other bats see through the cloak?
Well, it's not so much that it like the main problem is just that it is like wrapped it around Helios so tight that like anything you try to hit it with might also hurt Helios.
Okay. Damn.
True.
Fuck it, let him go down. We'll pick him up. He'll be fine. Adau's right there. Adau's right there.
Yeah, I'm a
the
cleric.
hero's right here.
I don't even have healing spells. I have mass healing word and heal, but I don't have a cure wounds or healing word.
We got pots though, right?
True, we do. We do have a decent amount.
I'm going to take a risk and I'm gonna make 8 giant goats.
Okay. 8 giant goats.
Yeah, I'll upcast this to level 5 so I can do 8 giant goats.
Oh jeez. Okay.
We are not. This isn't even the boss. But you know what? I can't blame you.
I want to position them 20 feet away because apparently they can ram at things.
Okay. Let me get you your giant goats.
Thank you.
Your giant goatsy.
Yo.
Hold on. Keep in mind though, like these things can fly, you know. Like this one is
They
still
fly
out
now?
of. That
They
one's-
fly now.
That one is still up in the air, out of the way.
Yeah, but if they stand on top of each other, does that factor?
They can't really do that and then charge as well.
Well, they could like topple over.
Wave of goats.
What if one like bends down and the other goats use that as a ramp?
Yeah, they play leapfrog, leap goat.
Leap goat.
Yeah. So these giant goats, you have 8 of them. I will say there's 4 on that side and 4 next to you on this side. Does that seem good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they have slightly more HP than normal goats, giant goats.
17 more.
Yeah. They will roll into initiative, right? So it's okay. They're actually gonna go last in initiative, so.
Oh wait, yeah, they have that and 17.
So okay, they're here. They are here. What you gonna order them to do?
Take out the bats.
Okay, both of them, just either one, whichever one they can.
Yeah.
You're sending 4
Okay.
goats
Sounds
into
good.
me.
I don't even think they can get all in range. They're too big.
Well, we'll get to that when we get to that. In the meanwhile, Helios, it's your turn. Bree, unless Bree wants to move or do anything else, but yeah, otherwise.
I mean, Can I do anything while I'm here? Like, or am I grappled?
You can try to do a strength check to like tear this thing off of you.
Well, I mean, it's the only thing I can do. Let's go with my 0 strength. Here we go. Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, here, actually, I gotta go grab. I gotta grab my pizza out of the oven, and I need to grab some of my girlfriend. So I'll be right back. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sorry.
I'm gonna check on my food and get water too.
Okay. My food's still gonna take a minute.
Oh shit, I need to order mine.
Yeah, I've been sitting here like waiting to like piecing through. Domino's made a new thing where you can redeem like less of your points for smaller things instead of going all the way to 60 for a pizza, and this is fucking glorious.
It is glorious, except for most of my orders are between $20 and $40, and you get 10 points for $5 or more, but nothing more than that. Like you get a ton of overkill.
Yeah.
And also, I replied to your message. However, eventually, I do want to graduate to that tier, if you know what I mean.
That would be cool, yeah. Okay. All else is gone. Grab some water.
What?
Okay. Sorry, I just had to pull the pizza out of the oven. Okay. Impromptu little pizza break. All right. So Helios, what do you tried that? It didn't work.
Yeah.
To be clear, sorry. Okay, I should have said, like, that's not the only option you could. You can stab at it, or like other stuff.
Oh, well then I would have done that.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, that's fine. We can. I should have said that. You can do that.
Okay. I can also use Vicious Mockery.
What does it? Wait. Do you have to understand the creature?
The creature you can see. The target can hear you, though it need not understand you.
Nice.
It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take damage and have disadvantage.
Just say your mother and it has no idea what you said, but it feels bad.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna do that. I don't get to use Vicious Mockery.
Yeah, it does hear you. And even though these things technically have like a primitive language they can speak to each other, but it doesn't need to understand you. It just knows that the words you're saying magically are insulting. And it needs to do a wisdom saving throw. That doesn't have great wisdom. It fails, so it will take 1d4 psychic damage. And its next attack against you will have disadvantage. I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, not much damage, but at least the.
And actually, let me just look at something real quick. Okay, so this is the first time we get a. I don't know how this even works. It doesn't even make any sense in this case. Alright, so the cloakers have this trait. While attached to a creature, the cloaker takes only half damage dealt to it, and the creature takes the other half. I don't know.
It's a really good idea. I didn't attack that cloaker though.
I don't understand how. I don't really understand how like psychic damage transfers, but it doesn't say physical damage. It just says any damage. So I imagine that it's like you insult it so much that it just it instinctively squeezes tighter, dealing damage to you. So you take one.
You feel kind of bad about what you said to it.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, that's what it is. No, that's what it is. Yeah.
So you take one damage. You take one damage out of the
that
two.
was a little mean.
Sorry, Cole. I don't know why you caught that stray bullet, man. Jesus.
Coming from you?
Dude, I didn't I didn't mean it, dude. I swear.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, so I take 1 damage. Right?
And it takes 1 damage, so you share the damage equally in this case. That brings us to the other one.
No, I'm glad we tested that one with 2 fucking points.
The other one is infuriated with Talvo, and it swoops down here where it can be flanking Talvo. And it will try to bite at Talvo.
Whiff.
Yeah. It fails. It gets a 13 with the flanking, still not enough.
You have a 20 AC right now, right? Because of haste.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh shit!
You get +2 AC when you're hasted.
It will try to attack you with its tail. It's an 18, but with haste, not enough. So it misses on Talvo. It is now the goat's turns, and these things did luckily. These things did. They're both at ground level now. They're still kind of like flapping in the air, like one of them's around Helios, right? But they're at ground level. So these 4 will all come over and start just going, like just fucking bashing their fucking heads. I'm gonna say because it's so tight quarters, they're not gonna be able to get the charging bonus that Britsha
Yeah, they
really
didn't have 20 feet. But
yeah, and also I don't think Britsha could have actually summoned them that far away necessarily, because it had to be within 60 feet, and Bree is not that close to that side of the arena. So the other ones are further. The other ones could be far enough away, I'll say. Like these ones would be a little further back, right? But these ones up here are just gonna come in and start like bashing their heads against the fucking cloaker. So they only get 1 attack each. Luckily for me. What's up, Britsha? Did you hear the description?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the goats are just gonna start going bam, bam, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 hit. Yeah, 2 hit.
what about flanking?
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. Only, yeah, for any of them actually. So,
Okay.
2 of them hit. They do 11 damage total to this thing, which is not a ton, but hey, it was already visibly wounded. It is still alive. The other 4 are going to come charging in, and they will have the ability to do their extra bonus charge thing. At least 2. No, they can all fit around here, because one of them will come up to like here, one of them will come up to here, one of them will come up to here, and one of them will come up to here. They'll all be able to get in there and attack at the one that Helios. Helios, do you call anything out as they charge in?
Hit light.
Alright. The goats charge in. First attack is a crit. Okay, this is where it's gonna get fun. And not only is it gonna be alright, so hold on, I gotta add extra damage on top of this. So it's this plus this. So a good 23 damage. That gets halved. The smaller amount goes to the cloaker, the larger amount goes to Helios. So he takes 1 extra.
What did I do to you?
So 11 damage to the cloaker, 12 to Helios. Helios takes 12 damage. At this point, yeah, like basically they're just pummeling into this thing, but it's wrapped around Helios, so Helios is getting pummeled too. Also, I need. Oh god, well, but would Helios make this? No, I guess it would be the thing. It's gonna try to make a strength. Actually, probably both of you. It's gonna make a strength saving throw. It fails, and I also need you to make one, Helios. Okay, both of you collapse to the ground together. You're...
Oh, I made a strength saving throw earlier for the check too.
That's fine. It's the same. It's the same modifier.
Because I fucked it up. Nothing changes.
The 2 of you are both prone on the ground now, still wrapped around. Well, it wrapped around you. I was gonna say wrapped around each other, but it's mostly just a one-way thing. That's fun because that means the rest of the attacks will have advantage. So, the next attack from the goat comes in with advantage, and the charge bonus still active. It gets a beautiful 23. 10 damage, 5 of which goes to each of you. 5 to Helios, 5 to this. Oh, wait, sorry, but I forgot the extra charge damage, which is another 2d4. So, it's actually 17, which means 8 goes to the cloaker, 9 to Helios. Okay, so 9 more damage to Helios. Another goat comes charging in with advantage once again. Oh, not a crit, but it is a hit against It is a hit against the cloaker. It goes for this plus the extra. You can't forget the extra 2d4 from charging.
Fuck.
7 damage to Helios, 7 damage to the cloaker. Hey, that was even that time, you know? Nice. And then the last one comes charging in. A 19 is another hit. 8 wait, but we gotta add the extra 2d4. So 6 damage to both Helios and the cloaker. Cloaker is not visibly wounded yet, by the way. Helios.
I am.
Helios very much is.
Oh no.
I like to think that, like, Helios is kind of like muffled now, but you just hear like he's like ow ow ow. And the goats all look at Bree like, like did we do a good job?
That's a good goat
Thumbs up.
Yeah. All right. That brings us to the top of the mission.
Can I like reach out from the flap and be like?
Yeah. You see Helios flip the finger.
It's like,
It's now the cloaker's turn. That's wrapped around. Oh wait, but you guys hold on. You do have on initiative count 20. An ally can do something.
and might as well hit the one that's around me while you're at it. Fucking.
Yeah, I would look to see if sorcerers or wizards had any healing spells, and it's like only specific sorcerers, divine soul sorcerers, can get.
You teleport me out of there.
But he could do that actually.
Oh no, it's attached to me, so we'd probably both end up going. I don't know if you can.
But it's one creature.
Yeah.
True.
Like if Mohi or Rockheal were to dimension door you, if they could touch you, it would teleport you, but not the cloaker.
They would have to touch me. So
But
take a gamble.
The cloaker's around like your torso, right? Not your legs.
No.
So we could do that.
Just like grab my leg. Yeah.
I would say I would allow that. Yeah. Well,
Couldn't
but
dimension
okay.
it.
Here's the thing, though. You guys don't necessarily know if teleportation magics are gonna work at all, because you couldn't use them to get out of this whole place.
Fuck.
True.
God damn it. Let me have one thing.
Huh.
Can we have Big Riley go in and try the grapple instead of attack?
That? Well, that's not his action. He can't do that.
I just googled Riley instead of sorcerer.
Well, I would say instead of
Yeah.
because Big Riley does have an attack option for the ally stuff. So instead of that, you could have him make a strength check in place of that.
How strong is he? Stronger than a hill giant?
He is not stronger. He's got 19 strength.
Okay. I think it might be better to have.
What if you
Like
make me
that.
invisible so you only see the thing?
We only see the blood splatter.
It hurts you. We just don't know it.
That's
Oh, well,
fine, yeah.
let's we could polymorph the thing, the cloaker. Have Rockheal try to polymorph
Not
it into a
polymorph
worm.
me. What if you miss?
All right. So you're gonna tell Rockheal to
no.
polymorph.
Will you still adventure with me if I was a worm?
So Rockheal, you're gonna have him try to polymorph the creature.
Yes.
Okay. So that is a Wisdom saving throw, I believe.
I don't know what his
And
spell he's used. Probably not. Well,
that's definitely a fail. Rockheal's
yeah.
probably like a 14 or so DC.
yeah, you start at like a 12.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So this thing actually does go, zoop, and it becomes a worm, a little earthworm.
Let's go.
And you are released from its hold. Let me get an earthworm.
I come back and see a bunch of goats. So I'm
Yeah, like you can see now.
also like nearly on the ground, dead. So it'd be like, just look at Britsha. Just
Who has all of our healing potions? 'Cause
you
I
owe
have-
me.
I have none.
Bree has them all.
Bree? Okay.
Yeah.
I have one, but Bree has most.
We have a potion of supreme healing, right? That's like 60 healing.
Yes, but I was trying not to burn it on a fucking moss.
So that was this thing's first, or so that was the lair action, that or ally action. Now it's its turn. It will like crawl at Helios. That's it. Talvo, what do you do?
Oh,
I'll
shit.
just swing at the one that's not a worm.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm flanking too.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 32 and 29 hit?
Absolutely. You take the advantage on the first one, but we can just take those two as the whole first one. Do one more for the second attack now.
Nah, wasn't a crit.
That'll hit though. So yeah.
So, one funny little sneak attack,
Oh man.
and then I'm not sneaking.
And actually, the first one was enough to kill it, as you just literally get such a good blow right in like this thing's like neck. Even with these things' weird biology and anatomy, you manage to find a weak spot and just go, and it just collapses after it had failed to attack you last time. It left itself exposed, and you exploit that weakness.
Oh, so I still have that second attack.
Yeah, you could use the second attack if you want.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna go stab this fucking worm. Here, buddy.
There's 1
Here,
HP or 2
we
HP?
can take the same roll because it's the same DC.
Oh,
or
actually,
AC.
I'm gonna move over like here. Wait, which tile is this worm in?
Well, it would be like here, this one.
Beyond tiles.
And so you just go, oh, the little fucking earthworm. Like, it's a small target, and you just go, and you do the 10 damage. Well, no, you can't use sneak attack still, because it's only once per turn in general. So
That's fine.
we can take the 13, though. The earthworm only has 1 HP. And then, so it reverts to its normal form. It takes the rest of the damage. It is visible wounded. You will be pushed, like, out of its space to, like, there. And it is like it's like very confused about what just happened.
Fair.
I would be too.
And then just sleight of hand and end my turn.
Okay, sounds good. Adau, it's your turn. There's only one left.
Yes. I think I'm gonna try to sacred. No, yeah, sacred. I'm gonna try to sacred flame it. So, yes, that's actually better than my melee.
What?
And he fails. Get freaked.
And luckily, it's not wrapped around Helios currently, so no damage for Helios here. It just takes a good 15 damage. It was already visible wounded. It still is, but it's still alive.
Let me see what my mace would have done. 10? Yeah, okay,
Alright.
so not good enough.
Yeah. Alright, Bree, it's your turn. The goats are there ready to take care of the situation, but you have your turn as well here.
Can I go around all of this? Like, go over here?
Probably not actually, unless you dash. Because you can't really go through enemy spaces.
Oh, wait, like...
And like going through the goats you have to go like around.
Like, could I...
Yeah, it counts as
could I go there?
difficult terrain, I think, but it would probably be less movement mathematically to go around anyway.
You can make it to here.
Yeah.
That's the problem about using 8 giant goats in a small corridor. A relatively
Yeah.
small cave.
Yeah, use snakes next time, so that they can just form a circle for your foot. That's totally a rule. I didn't just make that up.
Can I give Helios a potion?
Yeah.
Or could I like use it on him, or
Yeah,
do
you
I need
can,
to-
like, he's on the ground, you can basically just, like, use your act, you'll take your action, but you basically just shove a potion down his throat.
Yeah, then a potion of greater healing.
Alright?
I mean, technically he's still prone, right? So you can just like dump it.
Exactly, yeah. Right, well, that
So
will be 4d4 plus 4, I think. Or is it supreme
Well, which
healing?
potion?
No. Greater is 40 plus 1.
Okay, yeah. So 4d4 plus 4.
I'll take 44.
Yeah, supreme I think
Yeah,
is
you
like
can roll it,
12 plus 20. They make the modifier go up, so it's less of a game.
Okay. So you get 13 HP back, Helios. As Bree
Thank you.
comes over, gives you a healing potion. And then the goats look at you for orders because they're coming up soon.
No, fuck up the bat.
Alright. Helios, it is your turn.
Okay. Where's this fucking thing?
I'm assuming you're gonna stand up first too because you're still prone.
Yeah. That's not action, right?
Nope. It's half your movement.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Stabbing this thing
Helios is pissed off. Just takes his rapier. Okay. Good damage. It's not enough to kill this thing, but this thing is pretty much on its last leg. And yeah, Helios is just enraged, just like fucking fed up with this thing, and gets a good blow. And then I'm assuming you're just gonna watch the goats do the rest because they're about to go.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about too much what you're doing because whatever you're doing, these goats are gonna come in.
Step back and just be like, the end of the Lion King, just.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, just these 4. So with flanking, that 13 is a hit. Yeah, and it's already dead. So yeah, it literally one hit took it down. It had 7 HP after your blow. So they just come over, circle, bam, bam, and just even when it's dead, they just make sure, just bashing this thing in with their horned heads, with their horny heads. And there is you kind of like look around, like make sure there's no others, and no, after a moment of silence, it's pretty clear to you guys that that was it as far as this little ambush from these cloakers. And again, these things are like somewhat intelligent, but they're generally not like, they're generally still just like, they just ambush prey on their own. That's it. You don't think that there's nothing that would suggest it was part of any like planned trap or anything.
Okay.
Oh, you're muted, Duncan, I think.
I am, you're right. I said, let's heal Helios the rest of the way, and then continue on with our new goat entourage.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to ride a goat.
Yeah, you can ride the goats.
Want to ride the goats?
Mm-hmm. There's actually enough goats for like almost everyone. Big Riley can't quite ride one, and when you tell him that, he's sad. Big Riley's like, but I want to ride goat.
No.
You can pet goat.
You woke up the mods. Sorry, you can walk this time.
Yeah, he didn't wake up the monsters here. He's like, I'm sorry.
Think about what you do.
Yeah.
So true.
This is why we gotta stay quiet. We don't know where the fuck we're going, what the fuck's anywhere.
Yeah.
I almost died. Partially because of the
Had
goats,
you-
but
Cure wounds to Helios.
Sure. Yeah, if you got the spells for it.
Yeah, I'll do.
as I say, I have 2 healing potions left, so I was trying to save them, and I don't have spell slots. I can't do shit to myself either.
Huh? You get 15 more. Okay. So you heal up Helios a little bit. And,
Thank you.
you continue on your way then?
Indeed.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, the idea is just continue down to kill this, the so-called deep one, right?
Yup.
As much as Talvo may not like it, the group has decided his fate.
Thanks for being my fate here.
So, yeah, you guys continue heading on through these tunnels, and again, at this point, you've long said, well, a couple hours before, you left the dwarven kind of city, and now you're in the dwarven mines and natural caves and tunnels deeper below the mountain. And as you continue on, there is definitely different sights that you guys are seeing. So, for instance, there is at one point as you're going through all of these, this cave system. At a certain point, you you kind of come across a room filled with like glowing mushrooms. And I don't know if you guys like take any with you or anything, but they are bioluminescent mushrooms.
I'm gonna eat one. No.
What color are they?
Not like blues and greens and stuff.
Can I do would that be like nature check? To be like.
Do I do like a nature check?
Yeah,
for
yeah,
them?
you guys can do nature
Bree
checks.
should do a nature check. I'll also do it, but Bree should also. Oh fucking. We suck at this.
I was just thinking have one of the goats eat one.
Actually, it's not a bad idea.
You can have one of the goats
Yeah.
go over and.
See the goats just start glowing.
They are
Yeah,
fake.
I'll have one goat eat one.
Okay. Yeah.
Glow goat.
Yeah,
dude.
and none of you really know what these are, so it's definitely you're gonna kind of just have to experiment if you want to find out what properties they have. And as you kind of you tell one of the goats to go over and eat one of your mushrooms, it goes over, eats it, and then it looks at you and goes like, meh. Seems fine.
What if they're magic healing mushrooms? And then I eat one, then I become like, I regain all my spell slots from eating a mushroom.
Oh, okay. So maybe we should punch a goat and then have it eat one and see if it.
You said they're blue and green, right?
Yeah.
Like you mostly.
Yeah.
And I wanna eat a blue one.
Okay.
Go for, well, yeah, no, I'm gonna eat it. Fuck it. Why not?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, blue refills your mana. I've played video games.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
You eat this mushroom, and it tastes, mushroomy. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily taste like weird or anything. It tastes like what you would kind of expect, It's like a portobello taste.
Okay, interesting. Well, all right.
What the green one?
Yeah, you can try the green ones, and yeah,
Hey, what do I have to
those
lose,
are
right?
Didn't want to go
shiitake.
deeper into the cave, and now these guys are in here just eating fucking mushrooms.
We're going to Talvo, you didn't roll a nature check. Why don't you tell us what these are if you're so worried about it? You're bad.
I fucking hate caves.
Yeah, I don't know. I
If
don't
I don't know what
know.
it is, if I can't identify it by looking at it, my next course of action isn't ingest it. Maybe it's fine.
Yeah, you guys. Well, a couple of the guys ingest some of these mushrooms, and yeah, then you kind of continue on your way here, and actually another like hour or two will pass of just kind of like wandering through these tunnels, and you still have what's his face? Chungus. He's helping you make it through these caves. And again, he doesn't really know this part as well as he does the other part, but he still knows it more than you guys would have. He does it navigate you guys roughly through here. As you're going deeper, you do. And actually, several hours do pass, and eventually you guys stop for kind of like a lunch and or whatever, midday meal.
Mushrooms.
Without even being able to necessarily know you don't have any reference for the sun or anything. So, but you're pretty sure it's getting into like the afternoon now, and you're starting to get a little tired. And then I also want Adau and Helios, make me a Constitution saving throw.
But it didn't taste bad. It can't be a hallucinogenic mushroom.
Okay. Adau, you're fine. The blue one turns out was fine. However, Helios,
You're fine.
all of a sudden, Helios, you're like, wait a minute, dude. You don't need these torches that the group are carrying because there's neon lights lighting up this whole tunnel, man.
It's
Yeah.
And then you look over at the group and you're like, oh my god, Bree has grown the most magnificent beard. It's stretching all the way to the ground. And Adau has grown a massive set of...
Yeah, man.
Come up with a word.
You can fill in the rest. And
Don Conquerors.
yeah, I
walls are
imagine...
breathing.
I imagine Helios is coming over and trying doing this motion around Adau, and the rest of you can clearly tell that he is tripping balls right now. And
Oh yeah, let's go.
That's what I have to lose, man.
And this is like when you're kind of like taking a little break as you've been walking for a while. Chungus like looks at him and he's like, is he all right?
I'm gonna
my dude.
I'm gonna take the most exotic food rations I could possibly find from all of us. Fuck it, somebody can summon Goodberry, which I'm sure tastes great. We gotta give Helios all of the sensations.
Helios, all of a sudden, Adau has teleported you to a banquet hall. There's a overflowing table of food. And in reality, it's like a couple scraps of like... In reality, it's like jerky and trail mix. It's just like the simplest shit. But to Helios, it's like, oh my god, this is luxurious. He's in the halls of Kurbok City getting treated to Kurbok's delights. Yeah, he's, you guys kind of like have to start going on your way. You basically just drag Helios along, or he's on a goat. Well, no, the goats only last like an hour, right? So the goats are gone now, unfortunately. But
what do the goats look like to me?
well, you only started tripping once they disappeared. But actually, wait, no, they're still there for you, and they're talking to you. and it's, yeah.
Why are we riding the goat? Like, I'm riding a goat.
Yeah, I like how someone's probably carrying you, and you still think you're riding a goat.
Riley. I want Big Riley's back.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, these goats are great.
Big Riley's like, I'm not a goat, and you hear the goat tell you that it's not a goat, and you're like, oh god.
I'd be like, oh, you're silly.
Hey, Adau, he doesn't still have a fireball bead, does he?
Oh, what? Oh, you mean me?
But yeah, no. So you guys can watch him, make sure he's fine. And luckily, these part of the caves seem pretty,
God damn it,
pretty desolate. Besides, you definitely see signs of other like kind of just deep cave dwelling creatures. Luckily, no more cloakers that you come across. But as you're going, Chungus would tell you guys, like. He'd be like, hey, so after a couple more hours of this, it's starting to get, you feel like pretty late in the day. And Chungus tells you, he's like, there's an outpost, a dwarven outpost near here, if we want to rest.
Let's do that.
There might be things there, but it would be safe if we could find a room there, probably.
I don't need the rest. I feel fine.
Yeah, Helios is like touching the walls, like dragging himself along. Oh man. However, you can sleep off mushrooms. You can't sleep off LSD. So if we bring him to rest, we could actually get him to sleep.
Okay. So do you guys kind of take up? You take Chungus's advice and like, he basically tell you it's like mosely on the way anyways.
Ambitious mockery, Talvo.
Well, you guys are getting pretty deep now, and Chungus.
I'm tripping out, man.
Chungus would. He would basically tell you guys that like you're getting pretty close to the lair of the. Talvo's just so unsettled by the insults that Helios is saying.
Oh no.
But so okay, so yeah.
You have disadvantage on your next attack roll against me. So
Yeah, but yeah, so Chungus would basically lead you guys to a old dwarven, like, it's not really a full keep, but like a little outpost that was clearly here when they were exploring these deep caves. And he would, Chungus would basically, like, when you guys are coming up on this, it definitely seems like things have been through this little, like, kind of building system somewhat recently. Like, outside of the front entrance, there's a couple, like, corpses of goblins, actually. They're aging a bit, like maybe a few weeks old, but like they're not bones yet. So, yeah, as Helios is busy in his mushroom-induced state messing with the whole party, you guys realize, okay, like probably this is a good time to have him rested off.
I start singing.
And you guys, so again, like you do see outside of this little like mini keep, like outpost, there's the signs of like corpses. But it's, as you guys kind of like peer in the front entrance, there's no lights in here or anything, no torches or fires lit or anything. But you do notice something, which is that the floors of this place are, it looks like it's probably just a couple stories. The floors of this place, and there's a couple rooms branching off clearly that you could probably just set up camp in. But the floor is very clean. Like it's been like cleaned out recently. Like there's no bones or even like dust on the ground.
Guys, careful! The floor is lava. I'll go first.
So where were the corpses? Or it's just the floor inside the outpost?
Just the floor inside.
Helios into the room.
Yeah, well, it's just a hallway. You shove Helios in there, he goes like, oh. And he's fine. It's not... And now you realize, Helios, it's not lava that you're standing on. It's cheese. It's all made out of cheese. The ground below
Oh
you.
yeah, man, dude, who got nachos?
Yeah, and Helios starts.
Fuck, I forgot the
Helios
nachos
lunges to the ground, starts licking the floor. Which luckily it seems very clean, so it's you know.
It's like this is the best fucking cheese. You gotta have some of this.
Yeah.
What could
They got Wensleydale.
what would have done this? Like, is the entire
I
floor
will-
clean?
The
Or is it
entire
like-
floor is clean, yeah. You look up at the ceiling, though. There are cobwebs near the ceiling. But everything below, like, the 7-foot mark, which is pretty much almost at the ceiling, is, like, very clean. Even the walls are, like, a different color than the walls above that, like, line.
Can I look at where the line is and see if there's like any marks? Or
It's not really marks. It's just, like, it looks almost just like a power washer was taken below that line. And everything above it is dirty still.
I intimidate small Riley.
25? Oh my god. Okay. I think, and you said there are multiple floors, so are the, like...
There's like a stair. Basically, you're looking in the entrance. There's a corridor with some like rooms branching off that you could like camp in probably, and there's a staircase at the end that goes up to the next floor.
I want to go up.
Okay, you go up and you look at you go up top. There's just another corridor heading like basically doubling back the way you came up above you. It's same architecture. However, this floor is not clean. There is actually like rubble on the ground, like some stuff, like some places where the walls and stuff were chipped away, and like signs of ancient combats, right, hundreds of years past, probably, even a corpse or two,
Probably.
that are bones in this place.
I would like to thoroughly investigate every corner of this outpost.
Okay.
I pick up a bone and start swinging
Yeah,
around.
you can
like,
make me like an investigation check. Okay. Yeah, you do a pretty good search of this place. And again, on the bottom floor, there's a couple of larger rooms that used to be, it looks like, barracks for whatever contingent of troops was hosted here. Back when it was controlled by the dwarves. So that room looks like looking around, that looks like it would probably be the best camping room to like set up camp in. There is something a little weird, which is that at the bottom, there's a little stairwell that goes up between the two floors. At the bottom of it, it looks like there used to be another stairwell that went down, but it's covered by rubble and blocked in.
Bree, can you, like, control Earth or something? Is there any spell that allows you to move rocks?
None that I have on me now.
Okay. What about,
I mean, I do have erupting earth though, but I don't know if that will do anything.
there's a spell called Meld into Stone. Who has that?
I do. I cast Mage Hand and like start like pushing the rocks
Yeah.
to no avail.
Which is funny is, yeah, they can only pick up like 10 pounds of rocks. So like the smallest rocks you can pick up and start moving, and then
Like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Okay,
How
it
long
doesn't
has it
actually
been
do what I
since
thought it
fight?
does.
the what?
How long has it been since we had that fight?
Like 6 hours.
Oh shit. Well, goats are gone then.
Yeah, goats have been
Wait,
gone for a while.
6? Oh wow, holy shit.
Yeah, that's why
What do you
Chungus
mean?
suggested resting years, because it's like
Steve's
you're pretty
right
deep
here.
Yeah. Okay, so does anybody have like I don't have gaseous form prepared or anything. Oh wait, but Mohi could. Do you think could I get Mohi to like see if he can, as a gaseous cloud, go through those stones and to see if there's anything on the other side?
He can try. Mohi will go into gaseous form, and he like finds his way through some of the rocks, but then you see this little gaseous cloud come back out, and he reverts back to his normal form and tells you like, nah, it's airtight. Like it looked like a cave-in or something.
Okay.
Are there any plants?
I mean, actually, in the well, so like I don't know. At this point, the rest of the group has kind of gone into that little barrack spot to kind of like hunker down. And are you guys planning on staying here, or you're just gonna post a guard, or?
I think we can stay here, but we should do it on the second floor.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, you stay on the second floor where there isn't the weird like clean mark or whatever. Okay, so yeah, you're saying like there's a couple like bedrooms it looks like, or like officers' quarters that are on the second floor. So you might have to be split up into different rooms because they're smaller, each of them, but still you're in like little groups. And you probably have a couple people watching like the stairs at all times and stuff. And that seems like the only way in here really to the second floor. And as you are kind of like hunkering down, to answer your question, Bree, there is actually like some moss and maybe a couple mushrooms even. Similar.
Mushrooms are a plant. They're actually completely different part of the animal kingdom. They're
Yeah,
plant-like.
fungus. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know, but they're there. So
Is there any? So there's no plants in like the clean room.
no actual plants, just mushrooms.
Damn.
You guys, there's a snake on me! Help! Yeah, I got the rope
punch Helios to
the
get
rope
the
of entanglement stuck around me.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I missed it. I punched Helios again. Oh man, it's a really evasive snake. Hold still, and I really clock him right in the jaw.
Yeah, you get him a good few hits. It doesn't snap him out
What
of
am
it
I a
though.
D1000?
I'm not trying to snap him out of it. He's just bugging me.
But yeah, you guys.
I mean, you know what? I could see if I like know specifically what he's afflicted by, maybe, like what this kind of mushroom does.
He's just high. You know,
Afflicted
you
with
with the
your
medicine
mom.
check, you're pretty sure that he'll be fine after he sleeps it off.
Okay. Fuck. All right. Well. how many psychics do I take?
Oops.
Damn. Ouchie.
So,
Does
You
that bubble
guys-
area look like it can be moved?
the what?
Like the area that like Moe tried to go inside does it look like it
Could
can be
erupt
moved?
it.
Well, like I said, it looks like a cave-in basically. So there's a lot of
Because
big
someone-
If only,
boulders.
if only we had a tunneling purple worm, we could.
Yeah.
I was thinking like if I used like summon elemental and I made like an earth elemental that try to dig in it, but
It could probably do something.
I got a feeling that whatever's down there is happy it's down there. Maybe we shouldn't let it out.
That's also.
I don't know why I think this.
I'm in
but
tears, like, what if it's a long way?
Yeah.
I don't know what mushrooms do, so I'm just making this up.
You're kind of accurate. It's wacky. And you're doing a good job.
Oh, it's whacking people time.
I'm gonna get rid
I'm
of
running out of non-destructive things I can do that are funny.
shit, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna wait till after we long rest. I
Okay.
replace the spell. I'm gonna replace it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So.
wait, are we long resting?
I think it's been a whole day, pretty much.
Because then I could like try the idea and then rest and I'll get back like my slot.
Okay. So like before you go to bed and you're gonna get your stuff back anyways, you're like, okay, might as well go test this out. This is after the group is kind of hunkered down, maybe in like a little dinner, and then you go down there with a couple other group members, and you basically summon your elemental friend again, right? And it's just gonna you're just gonna have it like burrow down there, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Road
okay,
down.
yeah.
Yeah. So it could do that. It can start burrowing down there, kind of making a little tunnel. It's not going to be one where you could easily slip through, but it can at least go through itself and then kind of like open a hole for you to at least like peek through, right? And yeah, you go ahead and it will.
Casting it high doesn't make it stronger or anything, right?
The what?
It's still gonna it's not gonna make it like better at digging or anything. Like cast it higher.
No.
Right.
No.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, I guess it would make it like stronger if it gets attacked down there. But yeah, other than that, it will.
I'll
Yeah,
cast it at 6 then.
the what?
I'll cast it at 6 then.
Okay, yeah. So it starts burrowing down there, and eventually you see that it opens up a large enough hole for you to like peek through. And you can't really like squeeze through yet. You could really try if you want, but it looks like it's just another layer of like of this building, laid out very similar to the top two floors. And you don't really see much else.
I'll be listening, but pizza's here.
Okay,
Is it clean or dirty?
it's clean actually, clean like the layer above it.
Do I investigate as a rat?
Sure. You can investigate as a rat. You
Can you
can.
concentrate while you're in rat form? I forget if
Oh
that's
yeah, you might have to like drop your spell.
Yeah. Well, it's done its job, hasn't it? Like, it dug through and that's all it could
Yeah.
manage.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could do that.
Okay, and again, the hole it made is at a point where you, as a human or whatever, you'd have to like squeeze through, but as a rat, you could easily make it through.
My god, that thing is so fucking long.
Oh, here we go. Hold on. Transforming doesn't break your concentration on a spell you've already cast.
Oh,
You just
nice.
can't
You
cast new ones.
spells.
So actually, it can, the
Raging.
elemental can stay with you and guard you as while you're a rat.
Oh,
So, or like carry you around. So yeah, so you're down here, and you go down there as a rat. The rest of you guys see Bree go zoop, and then crawl through this little hole and waddle around on this scurry around in this lower level that was covered up. And Bree, as you're going around down here, it becomes very clear to you that this part of this place has been used much more recently. You actually go into a room, and you see like signs of a fire, and it's still smoldering. And like scraps of meat off of like bones and stuff next to this fire. Something was eating a meal here, probably within the
Bro,
past few hours.
How are you gonna light a fire in an enclosed cave? Just don't burn anything green, I guess.
I really feel like you guys are poking the bear here. I think we should have just left the giant
Well, do we wanna-
wall.
do we wanna
Us
sleep in
and
this-
whatever it's...
True, but do we want to sleep in the same cave as a bear? You know, it's home.
Cave systems are massive.
Yeah.
Do you think a bear is gonna be using fire to cook meat?
No, I just mean like the metaphorical bear.
Does Bree actually roll me an investigation check, Britsha?
yeah.
I mean, I'm literally
That's
missing 4 HP. I can just post up while you guys sleep. It's not a big deal.
You're gonna post up
That's,
against a gelatinous cube? I didn't think so.
But yeah, I'll do an investigation.
Yeah.
Do gelatinous cubes cook their meals over a fire before eating them?
No, they don't.
You see, you look around this layer, and again, it looks like kind of just a couple other barrack style rooms, Bree. But and again, a couple of them look like they've been lived in recently and used recently. But you don't find any living creatures, and at the end of the hall, there's just like a dead end, like just a wall with some sort of. The wall actually probably has like a little like a mosaic on it or something, very damaged at this point. But that's it.
Those goblin corpses, where were they, and how and what condition were they?
They were outside of the very entrance of the place, like out in the caves outside the entrance, and they were a couple of weeks decomposing, probably.
Weeks, okay. Could
Were
I
they
tell how they were
mostly
killed?
Were they mostly in one piece, or were they torn apart?
They were mostly in one piece, yeah.
Is there anything like noteworthy on the mosaic?
Not really, no. Oh, there will be. In one of the rooms, there's like a cage with some bones in it, but nothing alive in it right now.
They have a bone pet?
I'm satisfied, I guess. You know, you can always erupting earth the rubble again. Close it off.
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing can go through, right? Like the only way to get through is like a small gap that a rat can fit in.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're okay.
Well, he said a human could fit through. You would just have to like crawl.
Yeah, you could fit through it like with some difficulty maybe, and also the risk of it like collapsing on you and crushing you.
So yeah, so maybe when Britsha comes or when Bree comes back through, I'll bash it with my mace.
Okay.
See if I can make it collapse again, and if not, we'll have
The
we'll have
elemental
Bree
can do it
erupting.
too. Yeah, the elemental can just basically re-push
Bro.
dirt in place. So
Yeah, it's still here.
Okay.
So I'll do that instead of destroying my mace by hitting rocks.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you kind of like re-close this spot and then go back up and rest then?
Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good to me. And yeah, you guys go, and you have a couple people taking turns, like keeping an eye on Helios so he doesn't get into trouble. But after a long day of venturing through these tunnels, you get a well-deserved rest here, and yeah, you'll have a long rest without any issues.
Hug.
So yeah, feel free to hit the long rest button on your sheets or whatever, and yeah.
Oh, cool! I got 4 HP back.
Yeah.
I got 2 HP back. Let's go.
And yeah, in the next in the morning, after a while, again, it's hard to tell whether there's no sense of time and day here really, but you are able to wake up and you do feel rested, although there wasn't really super comfortable accommodations here, unfortunately. So you start to get ready for the day ahead of you. Chungus would tell you that you're probably only an hour or two away from the lair of the Deep One.
Would it be worth checking on the below that down the hole again?
No,
Since
let's
it
just
had
leave.
been recent.
Let's just leave. Let's not
No.
burn spell slots before we go fight the big boss.
Let's not just leave. I'm burning a spell slot before we fight the big boss.
Fucking god!
I want. Well, wait, Britsha, say what you were gonna say, then I'll go.
You're all
Well,
like
yeah, just
dwarves. You
check.
like this cave.
Just to check, what if any has there been any development since? And when I
No.
checked there, it seemed like
Oh,
something had
Rubble,
been
the
there.
rubble caved in that you re-caved in seems normal. Yeah.
Okay, I would like. In fact,
We don't need
somehow
to
you guys can.
do any. I don't need to do anything to go to check on that, right? Like become a rat again and have an elemental.
I mean, if you want to really clear it out, but you're going to be burning resources at that point.
Okay, well I guess I'll leave it then.
I'm gonna go outside to where the goblin corpses are.
So
And,
as you, yeah, so like this is just to be kind of like as the rest of the group upstairs is getting ready to leave, right? You guys basically go down to sweep out, make sure like, okay, did anything change overnight? And so the 4 of you go down, and like Bree is kind of examining this rubble at the one end of the hall, and then Duncan, you're like, so that was like, okay, I'm gonna go check outside the corpses, and you take like a couple steps that way, then you look up, and you see coming in like the front entrance of this place towards you is a floating skeleton. And it is a hovering skeleton with a hand outstretched, hovering forward in a straight line down the center of the hall towards you, with a hand outstretched.
I would like to turn undead. I would use my
As the-
panel divinity.
Real quick before you do that, real quick before you make a final decision on that, and this hallway is actually pretty long, so you'll have to wait, step forward a few feet anyways. As this is happening, you see coming in behind this thing are a couple of, actually more than a couple, about half a dozen goblins. But these goblins are very strange looking. They have these porous veins bulging out of their skin. Like they have veins bulging out of their skin and these weird welts and bumps and almost tumorous growths almost bulging out of their bodies at random points. And but other than that, they do look, and they're slightly bigger and tougher looking than normal goblins. They're more they're the size of a dwarf rather than the size of a halfling. And they're kind of but they are stooped over and they're and a couple of them, the ones in the front, are swinging these chains that have kunai or daggers on the end of the chains. And they're walking behind this skeleton that's floating through the air.
Do I know what they are?
Roll me a history check. Yeah, if anyone wants to roll me a history check.
Of course. I miss being a wizard.
Does Bree want to do a history check as well?
Oh,
You don't
Yeah.
have to if you don't want. If you don't think you would know, but there's a chance you might.
I'll try it.
Okay. Yeah. So Bree and Talvo, you actually, I don't even know if history would be the right one. But
Sorry,
either way, it's fine.
I
It's
didn't
fine.
mean to- I didn't mean to post that.
It's less of like a actual like personal knowledge thing, but it's more of relating to what Chungus had told you about there being different types of goblins, different factions of goblins. And then you realize, like, wait a minute, you actually have heard of this specific type of goblins before. They actually have, like, this weird corrosive blood that runs through their bodies that corrodes metal. And if you hit them, lots of times these bumps and stuff will explode and spray you with this almost like corrosive blood. And you realize, you remember what they're called? They're the hemogoblins. It's a dumb joke because, you know, like hemoglobin is like blood and then hemogoblins.
Yeah, fuck you.
Anyways, so we're gonna go to a.
I knew this was coming. As soon as you started scrum, like, this is gonna be a fucking lame joke at the end of this.
Oh baby. Okay, so the hemogoblins are approaching. I don't have them dragged out here yet, but the hemogoblins are approaching, as well as a Okay, I gotta find like a skeleton thingy. Hold on. I gotta find a good. Okay, none of these really work.
Why does it always take Helios so long to get his pizza when it arrives? Like, when I get a
true.
pizza delivered, I go, I get the pizza, and I come back.
Like, so you guys would be more
Well,
like
what's
back
this guy
here. There is a. Hold on. Yo, nice, George. Congrats on the any percent PB in Pagan Knights. Good stuff.
Muggle Knights.
Yeah, I gotta find a good. You know, this will. Uh oh. Uh oh. Yeah, this will work.
He's very skeleton.
Okay, here we go. It's like, right, the stairs are here. It's fine. I need to get to, is it goblin? Is it goblin?
Because I went to a large complex and my driver got lost, so.
Rip.
Ah, nice.
Did you hear the whole thing about the hemogoblins?
I came in when the skeleton started floating, and in the pun, yes.
Yeah, yeah, so there's
Did
some...
we long rest or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Okay. So I'm gonna come back in here and be like, I'm not chirping anymore, right? Is he a floating skeleton?
Oh, yeah, no, that is a real thing. You are seeing that.
Fuck, I need some more mushrooms for this.
Hold on, give me a second here, guys.
We should make a tea out of the mushrooms and then coat our weapons in it and hit our enemies. So that maybe it gets in their blood and they trip in 1 or 2 hours.
They'll be dead in like 16 seconds, but they could have a
But
pretty
if they
great
live-
time.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get something working here.
Your bro is skedaddling.
It would actually be much less...
The DC of that.
Alright, sorry, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna do... The goblins, the hemogoblins are all gonna be in one group, and they're using the initiative, and then the skelly thing is... I'm just gonna use the goblin sheet, but it actually does have a different modifier. Oh, actually, hold on, wait, is this gonna work, or is it gonna... Sometimes it fucks up when I... Did you guys already roll initiative?
Yeah, I did, but it's... Oh, yeah, no.
It's the same as last time.
Yeah,
There
that's
it goes.
fine. So everyone else roll your initiative in here. You should be able to roll it now.
Initiative. Goblin.
This thing...
Clearly not a goblin.
Yeah, I need to change it, but it would be -6 from that, because the thing is pretty slow as it's hovering across the floor.
If thing. It's what as it hovers?
It's very slowly hovering, and
Ah.
the goblins are like moving behind it. Again, the front two, by the way, actually all of them have this, but only the front two are wielding it. They're wielding, or well, no, they all have it out and active. Only the front two are actively spinning, which again, what they are spinning is like, it's like looks like maybe a 15-foot length of like chain with like a dagger or like kunai type knife on the end.
Swinging my chain.
Yeah. So, let's see. Okay. Is that everyone initiative? Yeah. Okay. So, there is a skelly thing moving across, hovering towards you all.
What the fuck? Hey Helios. You're not going till later, never mind.
What?
Talvo is going to be the first to go. What do you do, Talvo?
Like, I'm not gonna worry about the skeleton. That can be like your guys' problem. You got lots of like undead stuff. I'm just gonna take a shot, play so and
I've never seen any undead like that fucking hovers at you.
Floating.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're taking a shot at this
Bones
goblin.
are supposed to be
Yeah.
inside
Okay.
your body.
So yeah, you have a clear shot actually. You shoot.
close.
Go ahead and roll your.
Close my character sheet for whatever reason.
There you go. It's a crit. You don't have sneak attack because you don't have an ally or advantage, or you're not one-on-one. So it will be normal damage. Still a good amount. As you shoot, you know you have a good shot. You aim true, and all of a sudden the bolt just goes thunk and stops midair in front of the skeleton.
Dickhead.
It stops in front of the skeleton. I need everyone to make a perception check.
I'm so good at seeing.
Dumbass.
Okay.
Fucking-
Yeah, it would just been normal for Talvo, so just a 12.
Yeah.
Talvo and Helios, you have no fucking idea what just happened. You're like, what the heck? Like, he aimed perfectly and it just stopped. You're like, okay, is this skeleton is this like a lich using magics or something? But then Bree and Adau, you look and you realize what happened, or at least you think you did. You still don't necessarily believe what you just saw. You saw like a ripple in the air right in front of the skeleton where it hit, like a ripple, like there's a wall there almost.
I think this
Did it
is
get stuck
probably
or
what.
like bonk into the ground?
It just got stuck and is holding there in the air.
I'm gonna get is perhaps, I don't know, well, hold on, there's no way for me to know that yet. Okay, never mind.
Okay. But yeah, you see this for now, Talvo. It didn't hit the target of the goblin. Do you do anything else?
I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay, sounds good. Probably. Talvo's like, okay, what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah,
You
gotcha.
can't hit with a crit. We're fucked. All right.
know,
Well, I
Bree, I
guess
have-
sleight of hand me, I guess.
I have an
What's
idea.
my character sheet again?
So yeah, Bree, you're about to go. Adau looks over at you.
Run upstairs, erupting earth directly above them.
Can I do that?
It would probably take like you'd have
It would
to.
take you like 2 turns to get over there.
Yeah, and they might move in that time is the only thing.
And you were-
And
then
also
drop it on
then,
us.
also the group is above you in the rooms like up there. They might like get collapsed out of it if the whole thing starts coming down.
Hey, if they want to help out,
Yeah.
just drop them in.
It's true. So true. Okay, never mind then. Maybe that doesn't work. Well,
This is a
I guess
hallway we're in.
Yeah.
I fill the hallway with bears.
they will not fit.
We need to move too.
Yeah. What the bears are just gonna get
Bears can
stuck
carry
right
us
here.
there.
I think you should do something that targets this without shooting at it.
There would be like a couple doors branching off here, by the way, but
Put it away.
and then the main doors.
I could make
Dance.
an earth elemental, and it could borrow, or whatever.
The only thing is, remember, anything you use now, you're probably going to be entering the realm of the deep one later. So, if you use major resources now, that's less you have for whatever's there.
I could make an elemental.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll make a guy.
Okay. So you summon a elemental. Okay. Yep. Okay. Your elemental friend will. I gotta find it. But it will. Yeah, it'll pop out here. Where the heck is the elemental?
Oh, I think he pops up behind them, buddy.
You want to what's the range on that?
90.
Oh yeah, you could have it come up behind them if you want.
Can I?
Yeah. Yeah, 90 feet range. So you could have it come up and start wreaking havoc in their back ranks.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. It will. It'll appear, and then it shares your initiative count and takes its turn after yours. So yeah, it will now take its turn and basically just do. I'm assuming you just yell and tell it like attack them.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and I gotta remember the elemental spirit stat block, which is okay. So go ahead and make what level are you casting this at?
Right. Also, before like I end my turn, can I move a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
I move here.
Okay.
Back up.
Yeah. So what do you what level did you cast this at?
The normal level, so 4.
Okay. So it gets 2 attacks. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll your attacks for this. It would be your spell attack modifier. So whatever your normal spell attack is. So like if you have, so it'd be the same roll as like your primal savagery if you just want to do that as a placeholder.
Okay.
And it'll get 2. It'll attack the closest one. Okay, that's a hit. And then the damage is 1d10 plus 4 plus the spell's level. So 1d10 plus 8. If you want to roll that
Nice.
manually. Okay, so it just goes bam, and this would be more than enough to kill a normal goblin. But these things again are a bit tankier and weirder looking than normal goblins. It is enough to make this thing visibly wounded as it goes and cries out in pain. However, as you guys all see this thing bashes this thing like in the back because they haven't even realized this thing's behind them. One of this thing's like weird veiny growths literally goes and explodes. And blood starts flying onto the elemental, literally corroding it. Make me a Constitution saving throw, which would be, it would be 1d20 plus 3. So just do a d20 plus 3 as a roll.
Okay.
Okay, that is a save, so it will take half of this damage. It will take only 3 damage. So it takes 3 damage. I guess I'll keep track of its HP because it would have. Yeah, I have. It would be 50 HP plus the bonus that you have. Actually, wait, no, that's only for fey creatures, right? And beasts.
Beasts and fey.
Yeah. So this one only has 50 HP. So it takes 3. It's still though 3 damage, not a lot for it. So okay. And then it has another attack, so feel free to roll your primal savagery again to see if it can actually hit. By the way, these goblins do have like some basic armor on, so they're not the easiest to hit. They're not free, but okay, that's another hit. So go ahead and roll your damage again. D10 plus 8. Okay, that's a good roll. And this goblin does just go, just die. As it does so, whoosh, another bursting of blood veins, spraying your friend again. I need another Constitution saving throw. Okay, that is a fail, so it will take the full 8 damage this time, which I am keeping track of that again. So it is at 39 HP out of 50. So, is that it for Bree, I'm assuming then?
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay. Duncan, it's your turn.
I would like to wait. Do you think? I'm gonna guess that telepathic distance, like for the purposes of within 60 feet, it's gonna be as the bird flies.
Yeah.
Or like a straight line.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are definitely within 60 feet of all the allies. I'm gonna be like, hey, we're being attacked. Please aid. Please help. Come down here now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna move 30 feet
Okay.
to here. Is the wall here that I can I see it?
What?
Or like,
yeah,
where's the arrow?
It is like right in the line in front of this thing. Yeah.
Okay. Do I see? Like? Can I see where it ends?
Roll me a perception check, actually. Yeah, you actually see now that you're close enough, you see almost like a shimmering kind of like wall in front of you at this point, and then you look up. It stops at about the 7-foot mark.
Yeah. Okay,
on the walls.
No.
I wonder.
Oh fuck! I know what to do. I know what to do. No, I'm regretting this.
You can talk out of your turn. What going on? Tell me.
Hold the fireball bead.
Oh, okay.
If that thing can block a fucking 32 crit bolt from a rogue, if we chuck a fireball bead over that thing, it'll just and then not hit us.
True. If it gets stuck in the wall too, it might just catch it. It might not explode, so you can just grab it again. I don't know about that. That's a thing.
Yeah, it would be nice if I get that plus arrow back later.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Anyway, I'm still turning undead. I'm gonna see if it works.
Okay.
I'm gonna channel my divinity to turn undead, and if it fails its save, if that even is an undead creature, I assume it is, and it gets fucked.
Okay, give me a second here. As actually each undead, and there is 0 effect. Nothing
great.
happens.
That's cool. Awesome. I love that. Well, I don't know. I swapped out Shield of Fate, so I don't even have that anymore. So I guess I'm just gonna die when he moves. All right. Well, that's my turn. I can't do anything else.
Okay. So Adau is kind of chilling up there, charges forward and goes presents his shield or whatever, and turns undead. This thing, which looks like a skeleton floating through the air, does not react in any way. It is now Mr. Skelly's turn. Okay, just give me a second. And as you begin your turn, the skeleton, not even like turning its head to look at you, Adau, moves forward. And this wall in front of it moves forward with it, and all of a sudden, it engulfs you. And you realize it wasn't a wall of force, it was a gelatinous wall. And you are engulfed by a gelatinous...
There's no skeleton. It's not a skeleton at all. It's a clear cube.
You are engulfed by a gelatinous cube that happened to have a skeleton. It happened to have
you guys. There was a gelatinous cube.
It happened to have a skeleton inside of it.
That was
from its last victim. And you are now engulfed. You are now engulfed in the gelatinous cube. Actually, technically, you have a chance to, as it kind of starts engulfing you, you're like, oh god, like you have a chance to react. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy, I have no bonus to this.
Yeah, you do fail. You are sucked into it, and you see Adau now like half frozen inside this thing, basically. You are first gonna take this much acid damage, 10 acid damage, as it immediately starts digesting you. And you can also not breathe, and you are restrained, and at the start of each of the cube's turns, you'll take more damage.
Oh boy.
So, you all see, and it takes you guys a second to register what you're seeing, but then you all have probably actually heard, even if just once or twice, of gelatinous cubes, and you realize, oh shit, and you can tell what's happening now. That was its. Oh wait, did I delete it from initiative? Oh, I did. It was What did it roll? Like it rolled an 11. It was tied with Helios.
Yeah, it was an 11.14.
11.14.
Oh, it's still there. Yeah, it's
still there. Just doesn't know icon.
Yeah, I need to. Well, yeah, it's because I changed it out because I had the fake icon. Now I gotta actually put the real one. Let me. Yeah, actually, I just realized technically Helios should have gone first, but that's fine. It's not.
Wait, so did that arrow? The arrow did damage to it.
The arrow hit this thing, so it did hit something. So yeah, okay. So it was actually. We'll just say it was at 12. We'll just keep the same
Well,
initiative.
I was
doesn't really-
first because I'm point 12. I was point 14. It technically won.
Yeah.
But it honestly doesn't really
it's
make
fine.
sense that the arrow would do damage to it though. If it will just absorb it.
No,
Magic arrow.
it still hits.
question
Like the
it.
whole thing is its body, so it still takes damage from other sources. So yeah, this thing has engulfed Adau, and then it would actually keep moving. It has.
Someone moved right here, maybe.
It would move. So it moved only 5, and well, no, it was like here. Move 10, and then another 5, and that's its whole movement, and then it's gonna dash 1, 2, 3. It goes all the way up to here.
Could you imagine a cube dashing at you? Just like,
Yeah, which like zoop, zoop, zoop. And it's like, you know, it's a big cube of jello. And now that it's closer and you could have a reference with Adau inside it now as well, you could kind of see its outline. And you see that, yeah, it goes right up to the point on the walls where everything was clean. And you realize why this hallway was so clean, because this thing comes through and just slurps everything
I
up.
knew that. I knew it. I knew.
Yeah.
that's funny shit. I like it.
That's why I wanted to see if the acid dissolved the wall, but it did not.
And Helios, it's your turn, though.
I'm gonna do something incredibly stupid.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to approach the cube.
Okay.
I can't seem to move my thing for some reason. It's like stuck on measure. Okay, here we go.
Are you still?
You on measuring tool, yeah,
last
yeah.
combat?
But technically, I'm marked as still pro, whatever. Okay. I'm
No,
going
it's
to
good.
approach the cube where Adau went into the cube. I'm going to reach in and grab Adau, hold on to him, and dimension door him back out a couple feet behind us.
If I could talk, I would tell you that I probably will succeed the strength check, but never mind.
Never mind.
No, do it. I can't talk.
Okay.
He
You have
can't
no
talk,
idea.
yeah.
Fair. No.
Just give me a second, though. Just give me a second, though. Hold on. Hold on. I just need to, like, look, Uh-huh. Okay, real quick. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so you reach in. You're like, this shouldn't be a big deal. I'm just going to reach in. You subjecting yourself to this, you kind of aren't expecting, but it starts to suck you in when you reach your hand in. I need you to make me a strength saving. No, sorry. Dexterity saving throw. And also, here's a fun thing. The cube takes up its entire space. Other creatures can enter this space, but a creature that does so is subjected to its engulf effect, and you have disadvantage on the saving throw. So I need another dex roll. Okay, luckily it is still enough. Hold on. Okay, and yeah, and since you do succeed on this, you now can make the strength throw.
Jesus.
Wait, why?
Or sorry, not strength throw, strength check. It would just be a normal strength roll.
To pull me out? He's
Yeah.
not pulling me out, though. He's just touching
Yeah.
me.
Oh, that's
individually.
true. You're right. Okay, you're right. So you don't actually need to do that. You will also
Yeah.
take some acid damage no matter what, because
Fair.
just by like
I knew that going in.
yeah. So you take
Oh,
11
I didn't
damage,
think.
but you actually do manage to reach in. You grab it out and you go zoop. And to your surprise, the teleportation actually does work. Apparently, if you aren't trying to escape this, area, like you can actually get him out.
Also wanted to test that
Yeah, and you go zoop and teleport over there.
on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Is that where you wanted to be, or right back there?
I don't know. Like, part of me
You
was
can go
thinking about.
forward.
I was thinking about over
Okay.
here.
Yeah, if you want to do that, you can.
Actually, fuck it. Let's do that.
I'm
Okay.
gonna kill all the goblins my next
You're coming
turn,
with me.
so-
You're coming with me. How did we pick the same tile?
Yeah, I put him there. Yeah. So
I didn't even do that. Here, I'm gonna do this so that you're behind me.
okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Is that it?
So as far as everyone, it's clear, right? So they saw through it. They just saw like a reach and go like. Boop, on the
Yeah,
other side.
exactly. The rest of you could see the two of them back there. So
Okay. Boy, is it nice to have fucking spell spots I can do
yeah.
something.
Right?
All right. I'm assuming that's it then.
Yes. I'm gonna listen, but I'm gonna go get some.
The goblins look at you and they realize like and they all take their spinny chains with the daggers on the end and they go and they just start throwing them all at Adau, who's here. Except the one in the back will focus on the elemental. And these goblins are slightly stronger than like normal goblins. They're not quite as big as like they're not as strong as a bugbear or a hobgoblin, but they're definitely stronger than normal goblins. And they all just start flinging these daggers and then yanking them back with these with the chains attached. So they're going to be 4 attacks at you, Adau.
Come at
One,
me, you
2,
losers.
3, 4.
2 of them hit.
Okay.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, these guys actually hit pretty hard as these daggers sink into you. And yeah, the last one will attack at the elemental. That is a hit on the elemental, and the elemental actually gets a good hit to it as well. Okay. And that is actually going to bring us to the top of initiative, where, however, Bree, you and Talvo, you both hear a crumbling noise from behind you. And you look back, the cave-in is crumbling away. That was at like the bottom of the stairs underneath this part. And you see coming through this crumbling away, you see what is happening. Well, it's that a lot of the stone is just being engulfed by another gelatinous cube. As another gelatinous cube here joins the battle, and you can actually hear muffled sounds of more goblins behind it. The goblins are apparently like corralling them somehow, basically. And I need to roll this one into initiative now. As we go to the top of initiative, and let me resort everything. And actually, hold on, sorry, I need to also take some goblins over here as well. That will also have their own initiative. Actually, let me make them a different color so that we have them. They're not actually visible yet. I'm just having them there so that I can actually roll them in.
Underundable. Can we assume that Rakil and Mohi have the requisite components for any spell on their list?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's something that is like unlimited, it's a one-time cost, or like that isn't a one-time cost, or you need to pay for it every time. Maybe there's a limit, but yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. Right at the top of initiative, Talvo, another cube has appeared behind you guys now.
Cool. So, step 1 is I'm gonna walk up the wall.
Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Smart.
And then we're gonna cast web from my cloak, and it's a 40-foot cube.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna go.
Let's stop them from moving or have their movement.
If they fuck up, they're restrained
All right, Pong.
by starting their turn in it.
Well,
Which is why I'm pissed. You guys fucking tell, because I was just gonna zoop that.
So basically, like
whole...
that, right? Like I should make it so that it's more visible here. Basically, like that.
But consider that the cubes will just dissolve
to the
land.
left one.
To the
care
left
about
one.
cubes.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Oh, you just care about the gobos?
Yeah. Action
Okay.
economy, baby.
Like here?
Yep.
Yeah. Again, these things aren't actually here. They're like behind it and under it. But yeah.
So that was my action, and then I'll use my movement and my bonus action to dash to go along the wall. 30. I'll go stand next to Adau.
Okay, hold on.
Your cunning action or your action?
I can use my bonus action to dash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
And my action was using the web spell.
Oh, duh.
Hold on. So
Action.
Okay, got it. Just looking at that. Mm-hmm. I see you dash. Well, okay, so here's the thing, though. There's not really a lot of space between this thing and the top of the ceiling. There's like 2 feet of clearance.
But I'm standing sideways, because I can walk on the wall. Are you telling me I'm more than 2 feet wide?
I mean, but you're kind of
have to shimmy.
Yeah, let's have you. I want you to make an acrobatics check. Should be easy for you. It's not gonna be that hard of a DC. I'm sure you wouldn't fuck up. Yeah, you're good. So you just shimmy through and run by, and then yeah, you're good.
I want to do a cool slide along the wall.
And you have abandoned Bree to be stuck between 2 gelatinous cubes. But regardless,
Bree don't care. Bree has bear.
All right, so yeah, that's what you do. You cast this web here.
Feed the
And run to the other side. Bree, it is your turn now. I need Bree to make me a Dexterity saving throw.
I didn't trap Bree with the bears. I trapped the cubes. I trapped the cubes.
Okay,
with
Bree, you get stuck in the web that Talvo just, he shot his web on Bree, and now Bree is stuck.
Great.
Bree, you are restrained.
All right.
While you're restrained, you can still like cast a spell or anything, but you can't move. And while you're restrained, if you want to like break free of the webs, you can use your strength. You can make a strength check, but that would take your action.
Okay.
So what do you want to do there?
I throw fire at it.
Now what?
I'll just produce flame and throw fire at one of them.
Yeah, okay. Since you're restrained, you will have disadvantage on this. But
All
these
right.
things are not very hard to hit. They're just like a big blob, right? So
Do you have firebolt or just produce flame?
Fuzzy.
Yeah, just produce flame.
okay.
Okay.
Oh well, yeah. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Okay. It would have disadvantage again, so you have to roll again. So just roll one more time, and we'll take.
Okay.
Okay, still a hit. Yeah. I'm assuming you're doing this one.
No, I'm doing the one on the left.
Okay, sounds good. Absolutely. Go ahead and roll the damage for that. Okay, yeah. As you cast this beam of fire. And the thing just it definitely hits the thing, and a good chunk of the like gel on top at the surface level is charred now.
It takes another 2d4 fire damage because it's
Oh, it is
web.
3d8. Yeah, I thought it was just 1d8, and I was like, that seems very stupid.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's another thing is that the webs will start to burn around it, and it'll be on the start of its turn, but it will take some more damage then as well. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, any turn that starts is
Yeah,
turn to fire.
but yeah, that's okay though because it's about to go. So, is that all you're gonna do, Bree? I guess you can't really do much else. You can't move, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, but you do still cast this fire and hit it. This thing starts its turn there. We'll take, you can roll that if you want,
Well,
TSM.
what about my elemental?
Oh, yeah, the elemental. Yeah. Hold on. Roll, roll 2 attacks for it again over there. It'll attack the closest one. So it'll be the same attack roll as before, Produce Flame or Primal Savagery or whatever, any of those. Because it's same bonus, yeah, so. Okay, that's one hit. Roll the other one as well, because it'll need 2 hits. Yeah, both hits. So go ahead and roll, what was it, 1d10 plus 8? And you can do that twice. Okay. Okay, and that is enough to kill another goblin there. Although, just like in the first case, each attack will have blood spraying. So I need 2 con saves now.
Oh god.
Which are the +3, I think. So, okay, 1 success. So it'll take half of this. So it takes 5, which I'll change the HP. Takes 5 from that. And it takes 17 from these blood squirting. And that will actually bring your elemental to only 11 HP. I don't think you can see its HP, but it has 11 left, so it's pretty close to dead. As it doesn't have any resistance to acid damage burning away at it. Okay. That does bring us down to this gelatinous cube. You already rolled the extra damage, right, TSM? Or no? Yeah, so roll the 2.
I just now did.
Okay, yeah, there it is. He got it. Okay. It doesn't seem like it has any resistance to fire. Definitely gets charred by Bree's attack and then the burning of the webs. It will then... It needs to see if it gets caught in the web. Doesn't have a very high dex, believe it or not. Yeah. It is stuck and restrained. So you see it just kind of jiggling around in place. And I guess it will use its strength to try and, like, break free. Like, it's going to try to just push through, basically. It does have a decent strength. No, it doesn't have enough, though. So it basically just sitting there, like... And it just kind of, like... It still probably makes, like, a very small amount of progress. Basically what happens is the part that was getting burned away was kind of weakened, and it just, like, lurches forward a little bit and then gets fully stuck. So it is stuck. It doesn't get to go any further. That is its turn there. Adau, it is your turn now.
Well, 6 goblins was enough for me to justify Flame Strike. I don't think I'm gonna use it now.
Okay.
So I am going to. I'm just gonna hit. I'm just gonna fucking hit one.
Okay.
Hitting him
All right.
with my mace.
Absolutely, it's a hit. Yeah. It's not, again, these things are tankier than normal goblins, so it's not enough to kill in one hit. I also need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, as it will spray you with its blood as well. That's a success, so you take half. You take 3 damage from the spraying of blood on you. Again, it's not normal blood; it's a corrosive blood that immediately starts eating away at you. And it's and these goblins are like, ah! Just like blood is spraying everywhere. It's a pretty gruesome affair. Is that it?
Yeah, I think that was short-sighted of me.
Okay.
But I'm here now.
All right, sounds good. It is the original gelatinous cube's turn, and this goblin here, actually no, it's the one that you attacked, actually seems to be somewhat of a leader, and these things seem to have some very basic form of training that they've been given. The goblin goes, I can't do like a whistle with my hands, but he's a loud, piercing whistle. And the cube was lurching towards Bree. It immediately goes and turns around and starts lurching back towards Helios. So it goes 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, what? Why are there 2?
Huh?
No, there's just 1. Oh no, it deleted from initiative. God damn it. Okay, hold on. I gotta put it back into initiative again, and then it was at 12. Hold on. Sorry.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
Yeah, it lurches forward and then it lurches forward again. Zoop. And it's gonna try to engulf you, Helios. I need you to make me. I need you to make me. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Alright, that's enough. Which is nice because you managed to. So hold on, move this. You get pushed out of the way. However, it has more movement, so it goes zoop again. And this time, I need both Talvo and Helios to make me a dexterity saving throw. However, Helios, since Adau is blocking the way, you have disadvantage now. Okay, Talvo, if you can move yourself, because I can't really click on you. If you get pushed out, Talvo. Helios gets sucked into the cube, immediately taking 14 acid damage. And that's its turn. Helios, it's your turn! Yay!
What can I do?
So, you can attack at it, basically just go like from the inside. You'll have a disadvantage. You can also try to like break out, like tear yourself out with the strength check.
Fire hurt that thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be something really funny. We're all right here, but what if like the gel like cushions it?
I think it would. I think that's what would happen, and I think you should do it.
That sounded sarcastic.
I don't care. Do it anyway.
All right, I'm gonna like.
It doesn't.
I have. Oh boy, we have potions, right?
Yeah.
I have 4 fireball beads left. I'm gonna take 2 of the fireball beads and like I guess like I can't like throw them, so just I would be like, oh, fuck.
You're basically going like, and then just go.
Yeah, just whatever way I can activate them.
Yeah, well, it would just be one bead. You can use multiple, but all it does is raise the damage a little bit for each extra.
Okay.
It is
Now
incredibly inefficient to use.
Yeah, so yeah, using one alone is the main chunk of the
Says
damage.
the one who threw the entire chain. I'm learning from y'all.
So Helios, in a moment of desperation, is like, he reaches out with all his effort, pulls out a fireball, just like flicks it into the middle of this thing, and it goes boom. And the way this is gonna work is that because it is containing the explosion, you're basically making like a C4 explosion. It is basically going to. It is going to contain the explosion, and no one outside of the cube and you are going to get hurt. But the way I'm going to make this work is that it's actually going to be double strength because it's contained in a pressure.
Fair.
But it'll be double strength to both you and it. So,
Oh boy.
So what is it? It's only 8d6. It'll be here. I'll let you roll your own damage. So do 16d6, Helios.
That is insane. That's a lot.
I was not
that's a lot of
expecting
D6s.
that.
Okay, and now roll me a dexterity saving throw because you might take half. Wait, but you're restrained, which okay, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say
yeah,
you would have had
it
disadvantage.
I'm gonna burn inspiration. What the fuck?
No way.
I mean, to be fair, you technically also have disadvantage anyways. So like,
What's that gonna change?
or actually, I think restrained might just mean you auto fail. Basically, I don't think there's any way you succeed anyways, no matter what. Even with so you basically just get fucking. You guys like look over, you see just a bomb just go inside of this thing. Luckily, it has terrible dexterity. It gets a mighty. It got a crit. It got a crit as well, a crit fail, and it is actually.
Did I technically use the inspiration to reroll then if it doesn't work? Or
No, you don't have to. You keep your inspiration.
Oh, thank God.
That's
Okay.
fine.
So I didn't know the
because it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah. So
finding somebody worse than me.
so this
And it's a
thing.
little squishy too.
You guys just see an explosion rip through this thing, and chunks of gelatinous cube fly in every direction. You actually instant kill the gelatinous cube. It just gets like disintegrated. But you also get mostly just completely charred. And so you're just laying on the ground and like in a pile of like a little, charred chunks of gelatinous cube.
And it would smell bacon.
Yeah, Helios is like, oh. And the rest of you like felt the heat emanate, and then that was it. After this thing exploded on you.
I know how to defeat the other one. Someone else wants to do it.
If we want to throw the bead into it.
But yeah. So
Actually, that could work. You reach in and then, drop the cube and then pull your hand out.
You'd have to do the strength.
He would die from the acid damage.
No, he wouldn't, but I would.
Yeah, he would.
He would, but I wouldn't.
Yeah. So so this massive explosion happens internally in this thing, and Helios is just like left laying there.
I pass it down with fireball bead.
Yeah.
There you go.
These other goblins are, at this point, they are kind of able to file up to like this point behind the cube. And Bree, you see this. You look at these, they're behind this cube, and you're like, oh, well, okay, they can't hit me. And then what they do is these ones also have these chains. That one of them, so two of them come up behind the cube. They take the chain, start spinning it, and launch the dagger forward. And as they do so, they whistle, and you see that the cube has like a circle go zoop and open up in it. The daggers go through and will try to hit you.
You very clearly said we were on a 15-foot chain earlier.
You know what? Shit, you're right.
Throwing them.
Oh, so they're gonna be unarmed after this? Is that what you're telling me?
No, you're right. Actually, they can't actually reach. No, that was just the other ones. These ones have a 30-foot chain. No. Okay, you're right. You're right. Okay, fine. They don't do this. They prepare to do it. Maybe they start hacking away the little bit of webs that's left where they are. But yeah, they can't really do much actually. So they kind of sit
And
there.
that 1 minute it hits the cube.
No, they don't actually try to do it. They would have realized it can't hit. But anyways, they were about to do something bullshit, which is that the cube was gonna go zoop. They shoot through, pull back, and then it goes zoop. It's just so hard shit. But it's anyways. At this point, so the other goblins are gonna go, and they are just gonna start launching themselves like at Adau and Talvo. The two in the back are gonna turn and attack the elemental. Let's do that first. Each of them throws their little chain daggers at the thing. What is its AC? AC 11 plus the level of the spell, so 15. They don't hit. Neither of them hit. Wow. The one next to Adau pulls out a sword, starts swinging. He misses. The one next to Talvo also misses. Okay, these guys suck. Once they're confronted face to face, they're not the best. At this point, we're at the top of the initiative, and at this point, Bree, you're kind of like still stuck here, and this cube is slowly approaching, working its way towards you. But you actually do hear like the running of your companions from upstairs, and the goblins there start looking around like they're maybe gonna bolt. So you know that you're probably not in too much danger at this point. Talvo, what are you gonna do though?
If I run over there, I can free her, right?
I think so.
As
Might
if
take
you
your
get full
action.
mobility through the web as Spider-Man.
Wait. We should kill the goblin leader because I want to question him. I know that sounds like backwards, but trust me.
Oh, yeah. No, I got you. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Who's the leader?
Is this one?
Okay.
Well, okay, I'll take a little bit of damage. That's fine. Well, I'm gonna stab this guy next to me.
Okay, yeah, so the one here. Mm-hmm.
The not purple one, the not leader.
Yeah, I got you. All right, yeah, that's a hit.
Oh, and I just take
yeah,
that
you
from
sneak
that.
attack yourself. Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought
Okay.
he has to be the only person within.
Well,
5 feet.
but he is you
an
next to
ally
him.
within
Yeah,
5
Oh,
yeah,
that's true.
That's one of the
That's
other
true.
triggers. So yeah, and that's actually enough to instantly kill. So of course it will spray blood on you. So I need you to make me
Yeah.
a con save.
Does it spray blood? Like, do they also take damage, or are they immune?
They are immune to their own blood. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
I guess that makes sense.
Why is
That was
this
suck.
thing not working? Hold on, sorry, it's being really weird right
I'm gonna play a rogue next. I swear.
now.
Yeah, I'm
you
done
take
playing
10
fucking-
damage as acidic blood sprays onto you. But you kill it, so. Mm-hmm.
Something 5.
Okay. Yeah, use your reaction then, yeah. Alright. You do anything else, or?
No, I'm gonna head back that way, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you don't even need to disengage, so you can dash instead and kind of make it all the way back to Bree. Yeah, I would say it takes your action to yank her out of
Into
the
the
web.
hallway.
Yeah, I know.
But-
It's my, so.
Yeah,
I'm just,
You're like
just
on the
letting her know,
wall.
like, hey.
Wait, why didn't
Yeah.
you need to disengage?
Because he has a special thing that if he attacks, he can...
Oh yes.
Yeah,
I-
he
I
basically
read
gets a
that.
free disengage as long as he attacks. Which
Yeah,
is,
the hit and run.
yeah. All right, Bree, it's your turn. You're still stuck here. What do you want to do?
The same thing
Okay.
that I did last time, which was just produce flame.
Yeah, sounds good. Roll the attack roll. As you do take a disadvantage to do 2. This thing is very easy to hit, though. Actually, I'll just let you know. You literally can't miss unless you roll a natty 1. So yeah, you do hit. You shoot this flame at this thing. Roll your damage. Okay, and this thing is actually already kind of starting to fall apart. These gelatinous cubes aren't really made to withstand too much damage. It's basically right.
fireball,
It's
like-
basically visibly wounded, like right about half.
Less than 54 internally.
So, other than that, you're stuck. So I'm assuming that's it. And then the elemental.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, roll the elemental d20 plus 9 or whatever. Yeah, whatever your normal one is, which is the same as produce flame or whatever. As it will come up and start beating the shit out of these remaining 2 goblins besides the leader one. Okay, there's actually a miss here. Second attack though. That's a hit. Yeah, so d10 plus 8 damage. Okay, not enough to kill that one, but this one is visibly wounded here. And, of course, the acid spray.
It's gonna kill the elemental, right?
Okay, only 7 damage. The elemental has 4 HP left.
Alright.
Soldiering on. Okay, is that all for Bree then?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait, I just realized also, TSM. I need you to make me a constitution saving throw for the web concentration. That would have happened on your
Oh
turn.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, web's still there. At this point, this cube is going to be able to start pushing onwards. It will take...
Can I ask a question?
Mhm.
Question? Would the burrow thing have to be like its own thing, like instead of attacking?
No,
Like
it can
the
actually
combat
burrow.
one.
The only thing is that might provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh right, okay, yeah, then I'll leave it.
Yeah, okay. This gelatinous cube, it will take actually the burning web has all been engulfed, so and like put out by it. So it is actually going to be able to. Well, first it needs to make a like strength check, right? Yeah. What is the DC of that TSM? Do you remember?
It says my spell save,
Okay.
which
It would be. I think the cloak might have a set one. It's probably 15. It's definitely higher than 4, so it actually can't really move.
Yeah,
So
it's 13.
okay, 13. Yeah. So it can't
And
really
it goes
move.
twice its normal area.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's 40 feet instead of 20.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Which is massive.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for that one though. It can't really do anything. Adau, your turn.
I think it's worth it to see if I have to move here and risk the attack of opportunity.
Okay. Yeah, he'll take a swing at you.
I
Yeah,
am now.
he missed his... You what?
I can see him now. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm afraid.
Does this burn him? No, it's flame-like radiance. Okay, so I'm gonna sacred flame this leader goblin.
Okay, sounds good. Dexterity. He fails. And that is
Fails.
enough to kill him as he falls to the ground, like burning with radiance.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, I didn't want to destroy his body.
yeah.
I think.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I would say at this point, these two realize that the situation they're in, they're going to throw down their weapons. And
Okay.
they're literally going to throw down their weapons because this elemental, they can't really tell how damaged it is. And it's still been beating the shit out of them. The ones back here are basically going to start running the other way. And the gelatinous cube can't really do much at its current spot. So we can basically go out of combat here, unless you want to just hunt these goblins down mercilessly.
Nah. I mean, they did it
We're
to
good.
us.
Okay?
But yeah, no,
But
I'm
yeah,
good.
because basically at this point, when you kill the leader, their whole defense kind of falls apart. The other goblins are just going to basically skedaddle. They run down the lower level. The rest of your group is going to come up, come down the stairs in a moment, and they're going to start just beating the shit out of this cube. One of them, actually, I like to think that little Riley runs and he's like, "I'll get you, Bree," and he goes boom, into it, and luckily the rest of the group comes up and pulls him out of it. He's a little hurt, but the
Emotional.
cube, they would realize the cube is here. Meanwhile, Adau, this thing, the other guys are your prisoners now. And the body is intact of the leader.
Well, do any of us speak Deep Goblin or whatever they speak?
And you have Chungus.
Oh yeah, true. Chungus, could you ask them, like, or do you recognize these goblins? Have you seen them before?
He shakes his head. He's like just some.
School.
He would just say like, yeah, just some cave dwellers.
Okay. Well, do you know
So there's
how?
there's more cubes?
Yeah, probably. I mean, do you know how they tame these cubes, or
He
do we need to
shrugs.
ask them?
He shrugs and he's like, I can ask him. Yeah.
Yeah, ask them.
He asks them, and they they kind of chatter back and forth for a couple of minutes. He turns to you guys. He's like apparently something about their blood makes them immune to the acid of the cube, and so they are able to prod it and poke it and move it around and stuff.
Okay. Well,
Apparently a couple of
Slap on the
them.
table.
Apparently a couple of them did still get engulfed and suffocate in the process, but they thought it was worth it.
Well, we do not have acid-proof.
Yeah, that might be off the table then.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we do. Oh wait. Hey, ask them if they know the way to if they better yet serve the deep one.
Yeah, so Chungus asked them, like for they kind of like their eyes fill with fear, and Chungus like, no, they don't serve the deep one. They just wandered up here from a different cave system at some point, but they've heard of
find the
it.
deep one?
The what?
Yeah, they've heard of it.
They've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to fight him?
Yeah. Do you want to help
They
us
all shake
fight
their
him?
heads.
What makes you
Damn.
so scared of him? It.
They have run into his lieutenant before.
Oh, the slug
Frog?
that we
Yeah,
killed.
Frog Boy, yeah.
tell
Oh,
him
he's
about
dead. He's dead.
that. Yeah, we killed him with ease.
Apparently, that was enough to turn them off from the idea, though.
Fair enough. Okay, I say we kill them and leave.
Sure.
All right.
But hold on, wait, they're like not on our side. Like they might
I mean-
not.
Yeah, they're
They did-
opportunists. You know, if they were to see us again and thought they could, maybe kill us, they're gonna do it. They're goblins. and I
Fair.
missed.
I'm also on the floor, like,
No.
burning, so I can't say much.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
You just go over, quickly execute them, and like ah! Yeah, but then you'd finish the job on these poor innocent
Defenseless,
goblins.
and yeah. Okay. I mean, that's definitely a war crime.
Yeah, but no, Chungus doesn't care though. He's like, yeah, whatever. They're being goblins, you know.
Yeah, they're mean. They are mean, Chungus. You're right. You're one of the good.
You're brainwashing.
Is he a normal goblin, like a surface dweller?
He's a normal goblin, yeah.
Okay. All right. Helios. Yeah. Never mind. I want to keep my 6th level spell slot. So drink
Yeah,
your
that's fair.
potion.
That's fair.
I am gonna. Dude, Bree's not here. Well, can someone look at her character sheet and see if she has? Oh, there we go. There we go. Do you have a potion I could use? I'm at 60 HP.
I mean,
Oh wait, that's a lot. No, fuck this. No, none of you do any potions. I'm gonna just do a prayer of healing at their level. So
I think that's
17 HP.
Isn't that part of like a short rest?
No, it just takes 10 minutes to cast.
Okay, yeah. You guys could even, if you wanted, like short rest, you know.
Well, fuck. Then I don't want to do that after short resting.
Yeah.
Do we want a short rest?
The short rest.
The only thing is that yeah, you were just about to head out for the day, and instead Helios was like, I'm gonna go back to bed for a bit, because like Helios could definitely use the larger amount of healing that you get. And since you did take a long rest,
Was it worth it?
since you took a long rest, you got back half of your hit dice that you used from last time, right? Or well, rather, you got half of your max back. So if you didn't use more than half last time, you should have them all.
And I used
again.
half last time, so I'm full again.
Yeah. So you guys can go take a rest. The rest of the group, once again, they kind of like helped kill the other cube and everything. The group will take watch, and like so
I take my
you
nap
guys.
right here. Good night.
Yeah, the rest of the group will take watch for this hour that you're gonna rest. To be fair, it wasn't yet time for you to even go out. Start the adventuring day. So you're just kind of taking a longer morning to rest in.
All before breakfast. Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so how do we get to pick how many hit dice we use for a short rest?
Yeah. You can use them one at a time until you're up to. Yeah, although you probably need to use all of them. But you can just start hitting the button.
Bruh. See, I'm gonna start doing the math.
Yeah. Actually, here, let's take a quick little break. I'm not even gonna mute us because I'm just gonna go while you guys figure this out, I'm gonna just go grab a drink. So I'll be right back.
Stage of Mutiny.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
our game now.
6.
Whoa! I found 70,000 GP on the floor. Holy shit!
Whoa!
That's lore friendly. Actually, you know what? I wonder if we couldn't see the cubes, so there was nothing cool in them, unfortunately. I'm gonna loot the goblins though. See if they have any cool shit that they've looted, I guess, from other people who were unfortunate enough to get stuck down here.
Yeah, so when it blew up, there's probably some stuff.
True. Yeah, I'm kind of mad because if the cube moves, you don't need a perception check to see it. But if it doesn't move and it doesn't attack, you do need a perception check to see it. I'm also mad because I knew it was a fucking gelatinous cube. I knew it. But I was like, well, if it's acid, so it's gonna dissolve the walls, right? Dude, you're rolling shit with your hit dice. Goddamn.
Yeah, I'm not fucking happy.
I mean, you can still take a potion afterwards too. It's fine.
Yeah.
Bree, how many potions do you have? Because I'm pretty sure you have like 5.
Yeah, of healing in general.
I have 1, but one of them's like the supreme healing. I want to save for like mid battle. I'm down to 8. Like
that you could. That's
I
like
was considering it here.
Yeah, no, I don't think we should use that.
Okay,
yet.
I need to be at 45 here, right?
I have 4 potions of healing and 1 greater.
Oh, that's not that much.
Okay, what's a lesser healing potion do?
Okay.
Here's what I can do.
So-
2d4 plus 4.
I'll do.
Here's what I can do
and-
for you, Helios. I will hit Helios with my sword.
Oh, true.
Thanks.
Bree, I don't know. Let's we don't need to use spell slot for that. I don't think.
1d8 plus 5,
I
so
don't
you get
mind.
12.
It's one of the ones that I don't really use much.
Fair.
Okay.
Okay, what's
just do
lesser
like
healing? What's lesser healing?
It's 2d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
2d4 plus 4. Okay, that's worth it
Oh.
to cap the rest. I think.
Yeah.
Well, 2d4 plus 2 for the
Oh.
for the lesser healing potion. Yeah.
2d4
Oh, yeah,
plus
you're right.
two.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
take
because
that.
it just doubles both the
Yeah.
dice number and the modifier until
Okay.
supreme healing for some reason.
Which is a lot of yeah.
15 short, but
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Alright.
I can
Yes.
I can do a cure wounds.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, do you want your bead back, by the way?
Dice. Ha! Yeah.
Don't.
Do okay.
Well, you can keep it.
Let's go.
Okay.
1.
Alright. So, yeah, we can, yeah, so as you guys are, you take an hour or two to rest up, and the group will, like, the rest of the group, while you guys are resting, since you took the brunt of the damage there, they will go around, like, make sure they secure the premises. They actually are able to go back down where the goblins came up from below, and they find out that mosaic was actually a hidden wall, like a hidden door in
Nice.
the wall. And unfortunately, Bree was just not able to see it because she was in rat form at the time. Not able to really fully examine stuff. But the group is able to find that they are...
I have
The goblins
a
are
funny.
long
I've never
gone
used
now.
this before.
That's actually extremely useful. I don't have to use one dice now.
Mhm.
If you're any friendly creatures in here, performance.
Well, I might. Let me roll one of these.
Okay, so basically anyone who used any hit dice gets an extra 1d6. Or actually, no, 1d... Hold
Oh,
on.
it's 1d8.
1d8, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, helpful.
Oh, that clears me. I'm fucking back.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
so fucking back. No, I'm
so
so glad
back.
I remembered that.
Nice.
But yeah, so, yeah, basically just, Helios plays some nice music for you guys, which soothes your healing somehow. Because he's, he's a magic bard. So,
Yeah. Hey, wait.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just looking at something real quick. Hold on. Okay. So, so you guys take your little short rest, just an hour. You basically just eat like a second breakfast, Hobbit style, and then are chilling here, and then are ready to head out. And Chungus would let you know that he thinks like you're basically. He would tell you the lair of the deep one is not too far away.
Do you have
So
an immovable rod, or am I hallucinating?
I think you do.
You have one. Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Oh, I have two. There. Somebody did not. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. We don't need it now. But we also have 2 potions of superior healing.
Yeah.
They're in the. They're not with us. They're in the vault.
Okay.
Yeah, I am holding one with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say that for like if
No,
I'm,
that's-
with
that's
the deep
supreme.
one.
That's
Oh,
supreme
never mind.
healing.
Yeah.
Superior healing is the one below.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a supreme.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you guys will. You guys will be able to head out deeper into the cave system, and you do so. You start to head deeper. What the fuck is this? You
How
start
did you just
to-
know how to draw this? God damn it!
Hold on, we're gonna take you out of taking you out of there. Are you gonna bring the goblin with you, Duncan?
Is it only one goblin? It is only one goblin. Perhaps maybe, I don't know, a certain wizard that we have?
Okay, they can do that. Yeah.
Pug.
Well, I don't know. He might. Yeah, he probably doesn't care about a goblin. You guys will keep heading out deeper and deeper into the caves below Austergard. You guys are all the way over here. Sorry. You guys are able to keep going deeper, and again, it's only about like maybe another 30-45 minutes when you can just sense that you're getting close. This presence that you feel has almost been watching you, almost probing your minds from afar weakly, is getting a little stronger, and you can feel its presence drawing closer to you. Well, rather you drawing closer to it. And the very caves themselves, you start to notice, like, occasionally along here, you see signs of where the Deep One's servants have been. You even at one point, Chungus like points out a little room that was the headquarters or like the barracks of its lieutenant, the Slod. And you kind of you can go through, but you can actually tell that the place has already been rummaged. It does seem like whatever servants were under the command of the Slod, basically as soon as he died, whichever goblins lived came back and ransacked the place and then left. So you don't meet any resistance. You keep heading along, but there are occasional corpses and bones and just weird ass stuff. Like at one point you see like these weird crystal like growths in this one cave that look like, you know, like these crystals. They might be worth a bit of money, but like, you know, you don't really have a way to like quarry them out or whatever while you're here.
Good to know.
And most of the stuff, you know, it's just a lot of different weird looking caves. Until finally, you come around the you're coming through this winding tunnel, and you see kind of flickering light. And you kind of peek around the corner. You know, Chungus basically holds up his hand and is like, it's like we're here. Chungus motions around the corner. You guys can each peek around the edge, and you see the source of the light. It is an ancient like tomb, it looks like. Some ancient building or, you know, dwarven structure here. And there's like a eerie green light emanating out. And it's kind of flickering, and you realize why. It's because it's almost emanating from probably some source of water on the inside. But there's a doorway that is open. There's no door left in it. Right, and so you can see into this tomb or whatever. It looks like it not necessarily a tomb, but some sort of well, here I'll show you on the map, on a map at least. Hold on. You guys are outside of the entrance, which is actually even further back from here. There's a little corridor.
Oh my god!
But
Time here.
these
battle map?
yeah, and
When's
these
the last time we
doors.
saw one of these guys.
Yeah, these doors are none of these doors are actually here. They are all broken down. So that's why.
Oh, these things.
No, I mean like the doors, like yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So basically, the light is emanating. You guys are, if I move you out of the way, you're still out in the cave, which is outside of this little corridor. But the light, there's an eerie green light, like the kind of like tone of the green of the floors and walls in here, and it's emanating from this pool of water, which is kind of like, you know, like undulating when, you know, so. So you guys aren't even in here yet, but you can kind of, again, there's nothing in the way. You can actually see all the way in, basically.
Right. Well, I guess let's head in.
Just walk in, yeah.
Okay. Chungus lets you know. He's like, I'm not going in there.
You've done us well, Chungus.
Yeah, and the rest of
you're free to go.
I give him the gold piece.
Do you want the rest of your group to come with you, or do you want them to like watch the entrance?
Can you make small Riley go first?
I think we have Big Riley watch the entrance.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
let's like split them half and half. I think we need at least one spellcaster with us.
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
you can like take Mohi and
Let's
small
bring
Riley.
Mohi.
And then you leave like Big Riley. It would be outside. Big Riley can't even actually fit in here really. Or like, it would be a tight squeeze. So yeah, he's outside basically. And yeah,
And the goblin, of course.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, so with a couple of your companions, you come in here, and again, these walls wouldn't even be here. These dividing walls, they're like broken down from, you know, something ages past. So there's like, you know, there is actually like this kind of like rift here from where like an earthquake probably shook part of this place apart. This place is, again, very clearly used to be maybe used for some other purpose. But you're able to get all the way up to here and like see this pool of water. It is like a little bit raised up. Like you would have to kind of like go and step, like peer over the edge, or it's like maybe like this wall around it is maybe like 3 feet high, so you can kind of already peer over and see. I'm assuming you're just gonna approach it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, slowly.
Yeah, when you get up to here.
Go for a swim.
When you get up to here, you can kind of really start peering over the like 3-foot little wall there, and again, the light is kind of like shimmering and just there's small ripples on this thing, as it seems like it's probably fed by some sort of underwater spring or something, but there's no flow out of it. And as you guys are getting a little closer, you can peer into it. You can't see the bottom. It just goes down and down and down, and it might even widen up at some point below. But it is if you're thalassophobic, it is very much like just one of those gaping like sinkholes almost, right? Just going down.
That's supposed to be a duck.
Yeah. But now that you're closer, you can also see that there's almost like a shimmering, almost silvery kind of like slightly transparent or translucent, like sheen on top of the water, almost like a protective barrier, and it actually is fairly reflective. It is still somewhat see-through, but it is
oh, I can identify. If we're just chilling here, I can identify.
Okay.
Can I, if I touch the barrier, what happens?
So you gotta like go over to it,
like very gently, like.
No, I am up this wall.
Okay. You see Helios goes over.
That shit.
Helios goes over, casts a spell over the course of a minute, touches the barrier. Helios' eyes roll back in his head. Helios, you are not conscious right now.
Helios? But hello?
No response.
I'm gonna touch him, like shake him.
When you touch him, you see Adau's eyes go back into his head.
All right. Well, I'm gonna chuck the anti-magic Pokeball down there.
Okay. You.
Wait, I have the anti-magic Pokeball. It's on me.
You take it from Adau's pocket.
Yeah, you'll have to take it from me skillfully without touching me.
Yeah, that's true. How do you do that without touching it?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
What does Bree do in the meanwhile? Like. Again, it's almost like almost like a silvery, slightly see-through mirror.
Summon something to take it. Okay.
Hey, wait, is Helios still touching the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have any ideas because I'm not conscious.
Yeah. Ha! Yeah, I'm not conscious. I think I have a snack.
So Talvo, what do you want to do then?
Did I get it out of the pocket, like using my staff or something?
It would be like maybe.
Well, do you even know where it's at? Is it in his pocket? Is it in his bag of holding? Is he? I don't know. I don't know how he keeps his affairs in order.
Again, so I want to describe again. This is like on the surface of the water is like this silvery. It's almost like a silvery mirror, slightly above the surface of the water. And Helios is still touching it. And Adau is touching Helios.
Can I just drop kick Helios away from it?
Don't touch me.
Chain? Well, if you stop touching the water, it might not matter anymore.
You could try. Roll me an athletics check.
You can try.
Okay. You actually are gonna totally be able to kick him, but you misjudge the angle. You accidentally kick him over the wall into the water. And Helios goes like zoop, and literally crashes through the silvery surface, and it was actually like a physical object, and it shatters. Whoosh. And all of a sudden, when it shatters, This activates its full effect. And Talvo, your eyes roll back in your head. Bree, your eyes roll back in your head. And the others that were in the room with you. And all of a sudden, you guys awaken. You find yourselves in a beautiful, sunny field.
Finally!
You're like in like a meadow. You do have Mohi and Riley here with you, like those.
I rolled the frolic.
And it's a beautiful meadow, and you're like you're in the middle of the meadow. There's a little path leading out of this place, in the only notable path out of here. And you guys like look around. It's not like you forgot what just happened. You just don't have any idea how you got here.
The sun.
Since Talvo and Bree were the latest to arrive, Helios is probably already frolicking in the.
Let's spell that. But
One out.
it's like wearing like a robe. Hey, welcome in.
But you guys are hanging out. You're all hanging out in this field, and Mohi is like, "How did we get here? This must be some sort of
Excellent
illusion."
question, my good friend.
Yeah, Mohi's like, "It must be some sort of illusion, but I don't know what would be able to do this."
No, I think we must have been teleported, because the creature wouldn't let us teleport out. So clearly we were teleported here. I obviously know out of character that didn't happen, but
Yeah,
well, I would sure-
that's what.
For Helios' sake, I sure hope we got teleported, or else he's unconscious in a body of water right now.
Yep.
wow. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I like how Helios actually would
Thanks,
not
by the
know
way.
this. Helios doesn't actually know this until Talvo says this. Anyway, Helios is probably like,
What
"What?"
the? Wait. So we're not Wait. What the fuck did you
I don't
do?
know.
I'm the one that's supposed to fuck up. What do you mean? How am I in the water? I just
Yeah,
touched it.
there's no meadow here. I mean, there's no water here. We're in a meadow. What do you mean?
Can I do something?
Wait a minute. When the robe was,
What does Bree do?
you know,
Well, finally we're in a place that has plants. Can I speak to the plants?
What's the ability? Show me the ability that comes from. Yeah, you can do this. Yeah, you are able to cast a spell, and some of the like grass and flowers around you come to life. Although they don't really, they basically just have just enough sentience where they can tell you about basic things, and they can like very like slowly move and stuff. Like, so what do you ask them about, or talk to them about?
Hello.
Oh, actually, no. It says they can't move about. They can't like uproot themselves, but they can basically sway and like kind of talk to you.
How's it going?
Like, hello, Bree.
that'd be creepy.
How do you know my name? Can I ask them that?
We are part of you. All of us here are.
Alright.
What's that, Bree?
Hey yo.
What do you want to know?
Can I ask where we are?
They're like, oh, we have no idea. We're in this field here.
Yeah.
This beautiful meadow.
Is this a nice place? Do things come through here that are scary and bad?
Sometimes things come through here, but there were those sisters. You might run into them.
Alright. Were they nice sisters?
Red rum.
Here.
I mean, I don't know. They seem nice enough.
Are they children wearing white dresses?
At the end of a hallway.
No.
Yeah.
But hey, we don't really know because we really only know what you know and a little bit about this place, but that's it.
So wait, we know about the sisters. Hold on.
Are any big wheels in the area?
Any what?
Big wheels?
Big wills?
I could go for a fucking McDonald's if you got one.
Big
No,
willows?
No, wheels.
Wheels? No.
Damn.
Actually,
So it's
as
not
you're talking these things, the plants, they really don't seem like they know that much. And you hear kind of some like...
They know my name.
Yeah. You kind of hear some laughter, and you look over, down where this path leads towards the edge of this meadow. There's like a creek at the edge and a big rock. Sitting on this big rock are 2 elves.
I'm an elf. I'm gonna go talk to them.
A deep 2.
Alright, so do you guys all go over and talk to these elves? 2 elven women?
Watch him go talk to the elves.
I'm gonna try sending to. We left Thrakil behind, right?
Yeah.
We have Mohi and what?
Oh yeah. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
You send a
The
message?
caster who's not with us. Yeah.
What do you say?
Be like, shit. I say that. Be like, hey, can you come in the room and check us out? Like,
Yep. You get no response.
okay. So I don't know if it's sent or not.
Meanwhile, Adau, you guys are kind of like watching Bree mess around, like, Adau, you go over, and there's these 2 elven women who are, they're like, they're probably like maybe 100 years old, which for an elf is like fairly young. They are sitting here. The what?
Nothing.
They're sitting here chatting, and they look somewhat similar. And one of them looks at, or they both look at you as you approach Adau, and the rest of you are close enough where you can hear what they're going to say as well. And they speak in Elvish, and somehow you can all understand it, even though most of you don't speak Elvish. There is, for some reason, it doesn't affect your ability to understand them. They speak to you, and they say, one of them says, "Oh, hello there. Are you here to help us with our conundrum?"
What's your conundrum?
Well, we were trying to figure something out, and we can't remember. We can't remember the answer to a question.
Okay. And what is the question?
And the other one speaks now and says, "Well, okay, so my name is Alina. I am an elf." And then the other one speaks and says, "And I am Selena." And then the other one, and then Alina speaks again, says, "We were both born on the same day." Selena then speaks and says, "And we have the same parents." And then the other one speaks, "But we're not twins." "No, not twins," the other one says. "Nor clones, nor simulacrums. How can this be?"
The fuck is a simulacrum?
It's a it's like a clone.
It's like a magic clone.
That's somewhat sentient, and it's like, but it's not entirely you. It's a higher level spell.
Yeah.
Nothing like big magic.
And yeah, they start like basically they're alternating words and stuff like in a kind of in a creepy way as they're looking at you very intensely, Adau.
Is one of you
so-
older than the other one?
No, we were born on the same day, same year.
I've heard this riddle before, but I don't remember what the answer is.
We
They're
really
born on the.
we really need to know. And they look very intensely now at you guys.
Okay. Born same day.
They're like conjoined and separated. I don't know.
But if you ask them to repeat it, they can repeat it. And yeah, they say, "We were born on the same day, and we have the same parents, but we're not twins, nor clones, nor simulacrums."
How is this possible?
How is this?
The quantum
Mom
elves.
was the doctor.
I mean, the ones that.
Does Bree just come over and try to cast Gios on them?
Considering it.
Okay, yeah. Well, let me know if you want to.
Is one just like adopted? I mean, they
Yeah,
have
but-
the same parents. Does not mean paternal parent.
No, there is a clever answer.
That wasn't
I
clever?
remember that was clever, and that was one of my answers, and it was wrong.
Yeah.
Like a long time ago. Frick. I want to say it has something to do with the
That's
new
from a-
year. There what?
Parallel universe.
Maybe.
Bree, you can still talk to like your trees and or flowers and everything if you want to like try to ask them information, but they only have a limited
You know
amount.
the answer to that question?
The what?
Do you know the answer to that question? Plants?
They're like, oh, we're not really good at like, you know, riddles and questions like that.
Can I inspire them to remember?
Yeah, they don't really have like enough intelligence to really understand the idea of a puzzle. They're like, well, I don't know, they're sisters, I guess.
Have you heard those sisters talk about anything cool?
Yeah, sometimes they'll all chat together, you know.
What they say?
They'll all.
Yeah, sometimes they just hang out and chat about things together.
Okay.
Do you have any other siblings?
I think, yeah.
They look at
They're not twins. They're not twins.
they look at you. They're like, you know, we do, yeah.
So that's the riddle. That's the answer. That
What?
must be, right? Your triplets or quadruplets or blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera.
And when
Some
you say
weird
that,
elf brood.
then when you say that, literally jumping out of the tree nearby, like popping out of it, is like, yeah, another one who is very happy and delighted and says,
How was Bree talking to the plants and the tree wasn't like, oh yeah, by the way, there's an elf in me.
it was a different area.
Plants know,
It was
we
a
know.
different section of the
Plants know, we
meadow.
know.
But yeah, this one, a third one pops out, and you can definitely tell that they're all three triplets. And she says, I'm Marina, and you figured it out. I am a triplet with my two sisters here. Thank you for answering our
I might know
question.
this bits. I might know this bit.
Thank you for answering our question. And then they all just start talking to each other and literally like completely start ignoring you guys.
So what's there to do for fun around here? Or what's the occasion?
When
We
you
found
do
ourselves here.
Stop trying to hit on the elf girl.
I'm trying to figure out what, you know.
when you say that, and then like one of them looks over and says, "You'll want to be down that way," and they motion down the path that continues past their rock.
You just got told to kick rocks, buddy. It's a big old swing and a miss.
But, okay, well, I guess we're going that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't really seem like they're willing to talk to you guys anymore.
I offer them berries.
They just like look at you and then go back to talking. They completely like just ignore Bree.
I flick a berry at them.
Yeah, they just ignore it and completely just, you know.
What are they talking about? I mean, I'm on team walk away,
It's
but what are
like,
they talking
you know,
about?
like
Yeah.
useless gossip, like, and then like
What
stuff
are they
about the
gossiping
weather.
about?
They're like, oh, the
Shiny?
weather is so beautiful here, just like always.
Great.
Yeah. And yeah, you guys, so you guys are
Minus a
gonna
good fucking weather.
continue, yeah, and I'm assuming you're gonna continue then, not mess with
Yeah.
them, yeah.
Yeah. Where else are you gonna go?
Yeah, and it's you kind of head down this path, and again, it kind of meanders alongside this flowing creek. Beautiful like trees and meadows all around. It's just a beautifully forested area. But you do see like a mountain up ahead that you're approaching, and you guys go across a little bridge at some point. It's like a little stone rock bridge. It's not like a full like bridge. And then you start heading through more. The forest gets a little denser, a little thicker. But up ahead, you hear like boom, boom, like big footsteps. And you kind of like, you know, creep forward until you see a clearing at the base of the mountain. And there's a big stone door that is closed with a riddle written above it, or some text. You don't know it's a riddle yet, but you soon figure out it is, because pacing in front of it is a giant, a fire giant, with red hair and a red beard, and he's pacing and stroking his beard and saying, "I can't solve the riddle. Why can't I solve the riddle?"
Let's solve the riddle, folks.
Yeah. So you walk out. The giant looks over at you, seems to like, you're like, yeah, and he says, "Hello there. Maybe you all can help me solve this dastardly riddle."
I'm feeling quite dastardly at the minute.
And he's stroking his beard, and he's like, "I'm so frustrated. Just can't seem
I hear you. I
to
hear you.
solve the riddle."
Yeah. Adau is clean shaven, not a single hair on his face, and he's doing this.
Yeah. And you come over, and you look at the door, and again, it's actually written in Dwarvish, which only I think one or two of you speaks. But again, it doesn't
That would
actually
be
matter.
me.
Yeah, you can actually still magically all somehow understand it, even if you don't recognize the symbols at all.
Huh.
And he kind of like, this fire giant, he goes over and sits down on like a rock nearby, and he's still just like thinking, lost in thought. But as you look up at it, you can read it. And it's actually pretty simple. It just says, what is it which, if you name it, you destroy it?
Silence!
A little secret, but yeah, silence as well.
Helios,
Yell it.
Helios just yells out. Helios, being a bard, it makes sense that he knows a lot of riddles and stuff like this. And so Helios just yells out, and the giant like snaps and is like, that's it. And he just kind of sits there like laughing heartily, like, oh, you did it. And the doors start opening.
I'm so smart.
And the
I did
giant
something.
says,
Probably not good.
the giant says, good luck
Yeah.
to you. It's waiting. And then he
You
motions.
know what I'm Like, yeah, I thought you wanted this door open.
He actually just kind of goes like this, and then completely stops responding.
We've exhausted all the NPC's lines. Got it.
Basically,
Time
yeah.
to go.
And I got shit
And yeah.
looping. Alright.
So you head into a tunnel, and this tunnel looks a lot like the ones under Austergard. And you start going forward more and more. And as you're going, you start to hear, distant at first, like a low, like rumbling occasionally. And then you realize it sounds like the ocean, like crashing waves. And to Talvo, this is probably like he recognizes it first out of anyone because he is used to life on the sea, and it is unmistakable, but somehow emanating from underneath this mountain. And you keep going forward through this tunnel until eventually you see light up ahead, a dim light, and you now hear the full-on crashing of waves. You enter out this tunnel and you find yourself on a cliffside with an entire ocean before you, and you're on the cliffs of an ocean. The mountain still looms overhead, but it just stretches off into the distance, an ocean underneath this mountain. And a low glow emanates it, as if there's some bioluminescent creatures in the waters down below. And on this kind of like cliffside, up ahead, at the edge of the cliffs, and there's like maybe like 100-foot drop below you to the rolling waves in the ocean with big
It's Anthony
waves
Hopkins.
crashing. You see up ahead is a figure. They look like dressed like a sailor. Talvo, you recognize this figure. It's a woman, and you don't even need to see her face to recognize. This woman was a part of your crew. Her name was Delilah, and she was your quartermaster in your crew. And she's staring forward into the water. Do you guys approach?
Hey there, Delilah.
What's it like under the mountain?
Was it all building to that? Fucking okay.
No. Let's I'll walk up and say, hey there.
Yeah.
Hey there.
And as you approach, she points down below. And below, sitting in the water a little bit off the edge of the cliffs, you couldn't see before because of the angle, but now that you're at the edge of the cliff looking down, you see it. A massive war galley. A magnificent war galley. Talvo, you recognize the style of ship it is. It's a Nocthenian ship, which is from your homeland, and also Delilah's homeland. A massive war galley with oars, and you see there's actually crew manning it, and they're all dressed in the Nocthenian style, like where you're from, TSM. There's something
So can't
weird
say
about them,
recognize-
like they look a little bit faded or blurry, as if it's almost a vision. Delilah, on the other hand, she looks fully corporeal next to you here. And she turns to
So
all
to
of you.
all of us or just Talvo?
To all of you, yeah.
Okay, so they all look the same. Like the ship is blurry to us and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she turns to you all and says, look at the vessel of war. A Nocthenian flagship, fit for the pharaohs themselves.
Uh-huh.
I can't help but think There's one last question I need to answer about it. But I can't remember the answer.
Do you remember the question?
She nods. And then her eyes, like, before she answers, before she repeats it, she looks down and her eyes are clearly studying every inch of this massive warship down below. And she says, the warship there, with its crew, its supplies, its soldiers, with its steel bolts and iron-plated ballistae, and the gold fixtures adorning it. Tell me, what does this ship weigh before it starts its tour of duty?
Anchor.
Anchor?
And when you say that, you say anchor, she nods and she's like, you're right. It weighs anchor.
I thought.
Yeah, I would never have gotten that one.
I was already starting giving you dimensions of it and everything. But she looks at you. She looks at you and says, I recognize you, to Talvo.
You should. I'm your captain.
And then she like holds out a hand and puts it on Talvo's shoulder and grips tight and says, you have to leave. It's coming. It's coming. It's here. And all of a sudden, you guys, there's almost a rush of water. You look down and you see the water from this ocean below you rushing up the cliffs like a tsunami. And it goes and it engulfs all of you guys before you can move out of the way. And all of a sudden, you guys snap out of it. You're back in this room. And you're all
I'm in the fucking well.
You're all inside the water now. And you're all floating under the surface of the water. You're all floating in the water, like maybe 10 feet below the surface or 5 feet below the surface. So not that deep, but somehow you're all in the water, including Riley and Mohi and the others who are with you. And you look down, and you see a gray figure rising up towards you from below, with tentacles protruding and a mouth. And I think that's where we'll leave off for next time, with the deep one approaching. So, yeah. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the little puzzle thing, the little riddle thing. It's just fun to mix those in every once in a while. I took them from those from a old like 2nd edition book called The Tomb of Lysander, and it's like a old funhouse dungeon like module that I was introduced to from Matt Colville, and he it's pretty fun. In one of his videos,
that was good.
That. So
I'm glad I got at least one that I just like knew.
yeah,
I'm surprised I got the anchor one. I was like, what do you like weigh a ship? And then I was like, weigh ship.
Yeah, before you set sail, you weigh anchor, right? So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Way hey and up she rises.
Yeah, but yeah. So, anyways, next time you will meet the Deep One face to face.
Face to tentacle.
Oh yeah,
Tentacle,
here's what it looks like.
Well,
by the way, hold on. Let me see if it'll let me. No, I don't want to move that shit. Hold on.
Nope. The whale gets up and moves.
It looks like
Well,
it looks like
mimic.
this.
Oh, I thought it was like a man who just had tentacles. Okay, that's. We fought like the worm and shit. We can do this.
Yeah. So, anyways, you guys will find out what this thing does next time. But yeah, if you had taken too long with any of the riddles and stuff, well, you might have woken up to a different scenario.
Oh shit.
But yeah. Okay. So that'll do it for now. What do you guys think? Or here, I guess I'm on this.
I think it's cringe that we're ending, and I think we should go until 3 in the morning.
No, I gotta do some grading and stuff, and I might do another stream later tonight. But
I got food sitting waiting to be eaten. Right?
yeah.
We're sitting waiting to be eaten right now. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So next time though, we will pick right up next time with the battle here.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm already free next weekend, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Next
We're not putting this one off. You're all here.
as far as we know.
Yeah.
As far as I
Should
know.
be fine.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, though, so we'll wrap up here. Anyone for anyone hanging out, thanks for hanging out with us, and we will we'll host someone up, and I might stream again later tonight. It'll be short, but maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. But yeah. See everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.
Adios.